Hey, sorry for the late transition off the countdown. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Tonight we're going to be doing a heroic run with Hivemind. And we're continuing on. Last night we ended on Fate Scribe, so we're going to continue with Fate Scribe. This is prog for them, so hopefully getting that down, and KT would be wonderful as well. Gotta unmute Discord here.
I don't really want to prog for 3 hours on Fate Scribe if it doesn't look like we're progging. We could just like do something else, like try and get a last two of normal or something.
Yeah. Sounds good.
But we'll see how it goes first.
Okay.
You don't want them? Are y'all done?
Are
Can
you
go
done?
Put your fork in the sink.
I did.
What did a good little boy say? I put my fork in the... I don't know. I'm done. Go to bed.
See you, Sham.
Sham, go home.
I go home. I be good boy.
That reminded me of something. I will find it.
Still mind. Total still mind. There it is.
Strywick's up. I give up. Where is he?
I found it.
Where in the world is Strywick San Diego?
Great show.
Oh yeah. Rub my totems. What a name.
It's so
You rub
good.
mine first. Oh, it's someone's name?
Yeah, rub my totems.
Damn.
Yeah, it's my wife.
Super awkward now.
Why hasn't she ever played with us?
Right?
She's too good for us.
She's busy sometimes with the kids and stuff, so
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's not late night for you guys. I forgot. You still
No,
are
it's early
active.
mornings, like 10 a.m., 11 o'clock now almost.
Yeah, you guys are still in full-blown parent mode right now. I get that. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be able
like-
to do that either.
3 and 5-year-old are pretty full on.
Oh, yeah. I've got a 5, 4, and almost 2-year-old.
Oh, damn, we'd stopped at 2. That was enough. I'm getting a vasectomy, mate.
Oh, dude, I need to get mine done. I'm...
Not taking a chance of popping out another one, that's for sure.
Yeah. Anybody else need to summon? I think I got everybody.
I mean, I love my kids, but I'm not having another one.
I would need I need an invite and a summon.
I invite Anna summon. Gosh.
It's one or the other.
$50.
I guess I'll take the invite and walk.
Hold on, I'm finding you here. There
No,
you go.
so you should have said the summon because they got to put you in the group to summon you. So now you done messed up.
I did. Guess I did.
Y'all running, and you could take death gates.
I have many lucky dudes.
It's leg day.
I want the salvage fusion amplifier on Mythic, man. That'd be so
You're so
good.
needy, Tetra. Always wanting, but never giving.
I want everything.
But you give nothing in return. So needy.
You know what? This works out great because I want to give away any salvage fusion amplifiers that I get in Mythic. So this is a match made in heaven.
Hmm.
I don't.
I guess you lucked out today, Tetra.
You got my tender loving care. TLC.
I want rough loving care.
Oh.
Oh.
I want it all.
And I want it now.
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Should I? I'm gonna. This looks like our raid. I'm gonna try and grab one more DPS.
Okay.
JG Wentworth 877 cash now.
877 cash. No.
Strykes coming or no? Or have we?
No.
No. Okay.
Cancel of the Dark Pact.
So much blue.
How was everyone tonight?
Good.
Good.
Has anyone ever watched Stryrix's stream when he's playing WoW?
I have a couple times.
It's like he has Tourette's and the damn character's shaking, so because he's hitting the side of his mouse button.
Oh.
Fucking like gave me a headache watching it.
I try to make it look really immersive, so I always play in first person.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh yeah?
Can you imagine trying to tank in first person?
I'm gonna try it now.
That'd be rough.
Easy clap.
There's like an add-on or something you can get where it puts the game like in that Gears of War mode. That perspective.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Dynamic cam.
Yeah.
I messed around with it a little bit, but it forced me to like move all my weak auras. I got lazy. I'm convinced modern day humans have collectively decided that they prefer being upset to bored. So whenever bored, they find something to be upset about.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'd say that's pretty
wrong.
accurate.
It's not wrong.
I would say let's pull, but we don't have a healer here just yet, so we'll wait.
Yeah, he's got the WoW runs back there.
I'm like a 2-in-1 package, but you guys are all screwed.
Yeah, Rag can keep himself alive, but we're all dead.
I'll just stand there and watch for a couple
What
seconds,
happened
and
to
then I'll
the
run out of runic power.
He's right here.
He's lagging.
He's lagging in the
Back there
game.
somewhere.
Hey, won't let me go to the portal. Gee, guys.
Yo, Shem. You motherfucker, dude. I was gonna jump off. To be fun.
See, what would have been perfect if I would have swap blasted you as soon as you jumped off and I fell down. That'd have been hilarious.
So wait, the death gates could have taken me all the way there?
No, the one at the very beginning takes you to like right before Painsmith.
Oh.
I feel like the quantity of Ragnaros and Azerlan players is pretty crazy. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
I
it's
see
high.
it's really high.
Yeah.
Do certain servers get matched together more often? Or are they like in our battle group or something? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think that's a thing.
Well, let's pull this big guy.
Down.
We're 239. We should be good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to go through the portal up to you guys, but it won't let me. And they give me the option for that save stuff.
I figured it out. The game hates you.
Probably. Let's go with that. Like, it literally just let me jump to the bottom of the raid and not die.
Something's up with your internet, bud.
I just checked it, and I called them today, and it said that it was fine.
You gotta feed the hamster that's running the wheel, mate.
Hamster water cooled.
He's
Yeah,
running like a little
I've got a
paddle
dingo
wheel.
mouse water cooled one, so you know, mine's going great.
So what's an exotic pet in Australia?
Ooh, anything you want.
The
really.
actual cat. Like a
Redback
real
spider.
cat.
All the other cats have been eaten by the wildlife there. Spiders.
Poor cats.
Yeah, I mean, our spiders even take on snakes, for fuck's sake, so they're pretty exotic.
I like a good dingo.
You don't have like people with lions in their backyard or whatever?
No, we have kangaroos instead, like running around.
Can you
I used to have
domesticate
a
dingo?
eclectus parrot, if that helps. That was pretty exotic.
The dingo would be pretty cool to have.
My stepmom's got
Yeah,
one. They're crazy.
Yeah, so they eat
Exactly.
rice.
Well, I wouldn't want that.
You pretty much got to turn your house into a prison, otherwise they'll get out and just run a fucking muck.
But are they like loyal? Will they like defend your house and stuff?
Yeah, they're pretty loyal. They're
they
very
smart?
pack orientated.
they
They
smart?
are very
You should do
smart.
it.
Very smart. But think more of a wolf with a cat type nature.
Well, I
rather
had
than
a wolf. Yeah, I had a wolf. Time. Dude, perfect. Well, it was a hybrid. It's just like a regular dog.
Did it get good mileage?
No.
I understood that.
I mean, there was a farmer somewhere that trained one to be a sheepdog, and that was actually quite successful.
Training a wolf to be a
After it ate,
sheepdog?
like 3 sheep.
It was
No,
a
that actually
bit of a learning
don't
curve,
eat
you know,
sheep.
but
That's more of a fox thing, because they won't eat sheep because they're too fatty for them.
Wait, foxes eat sheep?
Yeah,
How do foxes take down a sheep?
in packs normally.
Foxes?
Yeah,
Wait, do you guys have different foxes in this?
and wild dogs and shit. Like, yeah, but dingoes won't actually kill them because they
Even just
normally
one?
only kill to
The dingo wouldn't? Oh, dingo wouldn't. Oh, okay.
I bet the foxes
One fox
probably
could just
use
nip
like,
its heels till
maybe they use
Well,
like Humvees and military equipment that have been like left behind.
Like $85 billion worth, yeah.
No, they probably just throw redback spiders at them.
Oh, hell no. Then damn midget. Yeah, them wolf spiders. Fuck that. I'll move. I'll burn the house down.
Yeah, you can keep those over there.
Yeah.
More power to you.
We got wolf spiders. Guess what? We're moving.
Nothing wrong with a hand-sized bloody huntsman, mate. You know.
Not in this house.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's so cuddly, you know. It's alright.
You're gonna get one of them. You might as well get the ones that are the size of the dinner plates. Let them get a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, was they banana spiders or no?
Banana spiders are big.
Camel spiders is what you're
Camel.
thinking.
That's it. Yeah.
There's
That-
also the African bird spider, which is pretty big. Goes the size of a fucking good dinner plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually kills birds, yeah.
Does it fly
Also,
too?
it's the size of a dinner plate.
You can just imagine a spider flying. Yeah.
Just the title alone. Bird spider.
I can imagine the spider like flapping alongside the bird and just taking him down midair at Mach 4.
Australia. If Australia ever goes to war, they could just like airdrop spiders on them.
Oh man.
No, they'd be too scared to come to war with us. We're all a bunch of hard fucks.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm running.
Keep boxing kangaroos in our spare time.
No, that's called a mother-in-law. Here.
No, she's more of an ogre.
Damn!
Oh, so you met her.
Isn't your wife in the raid?
Oh, I sure
Yeah.
am, and I'm listening.
Oh shit.
Dang.
If we see KSAT just like running into the wall over there, it's probably because he's like knocked out before.
Yeah, I just hit him over the head with a shovel a few times, it's fine.
Hey, why is he running in place? Maru Saga.
I just call it love taps. It's fine.
What's a good love tap if you're not unconscious, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh, goddamn, dude. Damn! Word.
Word.
Word, dude.
Well, the party's starting now.
Whiskey, I think our best attempt was like 40%. Didn't we
Yeah,
get
it was
like 40?
Yeah, it was like 50 or 40, something like that.
Can't get a hell yeah.
It was that
Oh,
first
yeah?
one, that first attempt we did.
We got to phase 2, I believe.
Hey Moon, how's it going, dude? I'm good. How about you?
Thank you for the cauldron and feast.
Awesome, man. I don't know if you yeah, I did go to Illidan.
For one more healer, because we're
Yep.
at 229 at the moment.
Yeah, I
Trying to figure out
transferred
what...
off and joined a new guild. I'm still helping out while they're recruiting to replace me and stuff like that. I think Hivemind's still gonna push for AOTC and stuff. So, but yeah, joined a different mythic raiding guild. So.
So I ran a theater of pain.
Nice of you
earlier
to
on
still
my
tank for
wall.
them.
I think it
Thanks,
was a
man.
3. And I was getting told that
What's the new guild
soul
in,
winning ruby was no
looking
good
like?
for destruction locks. So
It's good.
I've looked it up and it's like
I'll mute Discord real quick. It's good. They are a lot more quiet. Seems a lot more serious, but they are good at what they do, and they raid Tuesday, Thursdays at our same time frame, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Right now we are progging on I. We were gonna probably get it down, but we had a lot absent on Thursday, unfortunately. So we did some prog on Sylvanas, and we're gonna do some more tomorrow. But it's good. I like their culture. I think we get along pretty well, and excited. Still definitely think Hivemind is a little bit more active as far as like talking and stuff like that, and forming mythic groups, which is totally fine. I think that's also the reason that so many people that have moved on to other guilds are still here and hanging out with Hivemind. And like, you got a lot of people in here that aren't even in the guild anymore, but they still come and hang out just because I feel like we built a good community of friends. So I feel like that'll always be there regardless of whatever happens with guilds and raiding and whatnot. But just looking to focus a little bit more on my own personal goals and improvement and stuff, and moving on a little bit more. So yep. For them, I am playing Unholy. I'm playing Unholy, and then, you know, if I need to go Blood or something, I can. I really had the option to choose if I wanted to go back to Priest or stay DK, and I ended up staying with DK just because I also enjoy pushing keys and stuff like that with a lot of our friends. And we got a push group that we're trying to make with Hoyd and Tetra, and Hoyd is going to be healing. So I'm going to tank for us. Mercilia, I'm not... yes. 7 out of 10 heroic. 10 out of 10 normal. Yeah, sure. Shaman Whiskey are gonna carry it anyways, so we just need somebody with a pulse. Hey Lotus, what's going on, man? Unholy looks fun. Surprised you didn't go priest. Yeah, I went back and forth, but the thing that really has got me set on DK is, first of all, I really enjoy tanking for Mythic Plus. I didn't think I would, but I really like the control that I can have over the success of the run, you know, and being able to nerd out over routes and stuff like that. I do like that a lot, and you know, it's also with my playtime that I have available. It's nice to be able to just dive into keys and not have to wait. And then the style of tanking as blood is really nice with not being so reliant on a healer, which is awesome. I can focus more on my own survivability and stuff like that, and allow the healer to focus on the rest of the group or DPS or whatever. So that feels really good. And then also for Unholy,
What's that from?
it's just a really fun play style. It's similar to it feels similar to Shadow Priest, with like the AoE cleaving with Epidemic and stuff. It feels very similar to Shadow Priest with Searing Nightmare. And then also the short cooldowns, operating on, you know, around a minute-ish cooldowns, feels very similar to Shadow Priest. But the thing that I really like is all the defensives. It feels like you have a Swiss Army knife of tools to be able to, you know, ignore mechanics between AMS and Death's Advance and IBF and stuff like that. Like, it feels really, really nice, and I know that I can pretty much be one of the last ones alive in a Mythic Plus run or in a raid or something like that, unless I make a mechanical mistake. Like, as far as just dying to random damage and stuff and not getting healed up and just, you know, that kind of stuff, I know that I'm pretty much safe, which is pretty fun. Yeah, Death Strike is a great defensive. That's one of the biggest, like, AMS and Death Strike are the two things that really have set me on DK. I really like it. Ultra, the tank you need is insane. Basically, you can get any key you want. Yeah, it's just so nice to be able to just not have to wait, you know? Just dive right in. It's really, really great. Want a Hunter with a Pulse? I think we could. Let me check. Okay. Okay. I love it. On Remnant, you'll always go on the outside and never bounce off because of AMS. Oh yeah, I didn't know about that. I knew about the Death's Advance thing. So usually, if I don't ever have it, I just Death's Advance and just, you know, stay. We can do it like a pull or two without him while he comes. Okay. I mean, he's... Yeah. DKs never fly off. You're like, you wish. Yeah, I know, it's so nice. And like the eye beam for in Eye of the Jailer, it's so easy to skip it. You just pop S and Death's Advance, and you can just stand there and not even have to worry about skipping it. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna turn back on Discord. Looks like we're going.
All right.
Are you guys eating the ad or not? Just
No.
no. Okay.
I'm eating a kangaroo.
You can eat the ad on Heroic?
Yeah, I just had a group that did that. We had enough heals, but
You have to pop some cooldowns for it. It is possible, but maybe not. Yeah, you can do it every couple, but yeah, it's not consistent.
I just remember last week when that guy goes, "Oh God." Anyway, everybody was ready, so let's do it.
Let's hit this guy in the face.
You pull first.
Okay.
You can trick Ragnon.
Okay.
Beams. We're moving back right. Be behind the third ring. Yep. Behind that third wooden ring is pretty safe. Bump
To the
on.
wall. To the window.
To the window.
Is anyone else feeling sweaty?
Oh baby.
Oh, hot damn. Hello.
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 Slows on the dude. I actually I can do that. I'll learn from last night. Sorry.
Pro gamer.
I know. He's evolving. All right.
He shall be great.
This is
one
my
day.
this is my A bomb. Bombs out.
To the wall.
To the wall.
Out of beams. My boss.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boss phase is at 70%. Get this ad down first.
Slow.
Keep damage on boss.
Bring the boss to the ad too. Keep slowing it.
Bombs out. Nope, we're going back left. It's closer. Push the boss. 2%. Okay. Ads. Okay, we're moving the ads. We're gonna stack them on about the third ring. Call out if you need help, guys. Kicks on the far one. Ooh, that was close. We got rings not spinning. Second ring needs to get going. Third ring needs to move as well.
I have one of the rings, by the way.
We're right on top of the rune for the third ring. It needs to move. It's gonna need 2 people. It's gonna need 2 people.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Well, the second person ran away.
I'm on it.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, whoever said they were on it, you were not on that.
On the third one?
No, you're on the spot it's got to go to.
No, I was on the third ring. I didn't.
So just a reminder, if you get marked with the runic affinity, you need to be part of the team that is out on the runes moving the circles. The way that you move it is you stand on the rune itself, not the one that looks like parentheses. That is the socket. That's where you're trying to move the ring into. One person standing on the rune is going to rotate it clockwise. 2 people rotate it counterclockwise. So look at the one that the weak aura assigns you to, and then look if it needs to go clockwise or counterclockwise to quicklier make it into the socket, and then call out for help. In comms for somebody to come help you on ring 3. So like ring 3 or purple, whatever one you see first. I need another.
In the first 2 phases, you really don't need a second person. We have so much time. You could go
Right.
you could go all the way around at once. It's phase 3 where you really have to have the second person on top of it. And the tank should never be doing it, Hoyd. Even though you were selected, one of the backups should have got it for you.
That's true.
It's weird that it selects a tank to do it though.
Yeah.
It is annoying.
Was there a letter?
If we do the ERT node, it won't do that.
Alright, it's a learning curve for me.
Yeah. It'd be a little bit
You gonna
set
lay down
up.
in your bed and watch TV?
Yeah, I am.
I do actually, yeah. I'm tired.
The note would make this a lot more consistent, by the way.
Let's do that.
You wanna go lay down in your bed?
X in the chat if you feel comfortable with doing the runes. If you understand how to do it and you are willing to be one of our dependables.
I'd rather not be at the top of the list.
I can do rune, but I run
Close to the top, okay?
Yeah, you're healing. So.
Hey, Tetra, don't move too fast. I'm being lazy.
There are 5.
Alright.
Well,
Gotcha.
well.
That's
Oh, and by the
4
way,
wells.
I know this sounds wrong, but don't look at the healing, because I'm like, over time you'll see.
Okay.
Okay,
It sounds
Cargo.
weird.
Tetra.
I mean, this is a heroic, right? And can't really assign runes.
Yes, you can.
Like random
Oh yeah,
people
don't we get a
get it.
don't we get a debuff?
We got a
after we get
debuff.
one?
Yes.
Okay, so random people do get it, but it will select a priority from the top to the bottom of the list, right? So if you do the list, it will always pick the people that you trust to be able to do it.
Oh, okay.
That's
It will
crazy.
also not pick the tank.
That's crazy.
That's cool. As long as I don't get picked, right? I'm too good looking to get picked.
Okay. Did I do it right? If you have the note up? It's just names, right?
I believe so, yeah. Oh, our note had like start at the very top. Did you see my DM on it?
Yeah, let me look that up again.
It had like
been a bit.
start, and then it was the names after that. I don't know if that's important or not, though.
I feel like this is cheating.
Hex yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay. Cool. Let's see how that goes.
Word.
Tetra word.
Yo, word, dude.
Bird.
Seems crazy to me an add-on can affect the game that way.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
cheating.
Tetra.
Word.
We're
I
all
get a
gonna get
word?
banned.
Word.
Yo, word.
Can I get a word in Ragnon's chat?
Word?
Word. Can I get a? Oh yeah.
We're not doing
So,
that.
anyways, hey, thanks
That's not-
Lotus. Thanks for the word in my chat, dude. Hey, appreciate
Can I
it.
get a what?
In the butt?
Word.
Come on, guys. We're not gonna get world first like this.
I know, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, in order to get world first, we have to have people in our guild.
Rip.
Word.
We're fine here.
Hey, Shimon,
Just-
okay.
We're fine here,
That's
just
my
not
bad, sorry.
just not there. Bombs out.
The wall.
Tank adding 5. Bombs in 5. This is my A-bomb. Bombs out. Beams, moving right. My boss. Using... Get the tank ad down.
I've gotten every single fucking bomb, man.
Focus on cleave. Focus on cleave rather than the boss.
Gotta really focus on those beams, guys.
Okay, get these ads down. Get ready for runes. Nice job, perfect. I got the far ad.
Sure.
Or not that far ad, sorry. There's a farther ad. Okay, we're stacking up on...
You wanna kick that? Kick that?
Yep.
Thank you.
Look at... I think the note worked. Somewhat.
it will
Don't
make
jinx
your
it.
pulls more consistent overall. So.
Yeah. That's cool. Watch these balls, guys. Add people.
Don't take balls to the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Yep.
Alright, nice job, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect timing on the ads
Don't
as
be
well.
hit by the balls.
I like
watching these balls.
I almost intentionally moved in the way of that ball. That was really bad.
Would you say you're drawn by the balls, right? Is that what you're telling us?
I guess you could say that. We're scooting a little right.
Oh shit.
Bombs out. Tank ad in 3. In the AMZ, please.
AMC.
Slows are really good on the ad.
This is my A-bomb. Boss phase is at 40, is that correct?
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get behind the third wooden ring. Ooh, nobody got hit. Nice job.
Someone slow this ad for me.
We have 7% on the boss till phase.
To the wall.
No.
I got him.
This bomb's gonna hurt us. Focus boss 3%. If we can push him. Ah, now we're gonna do stop damage on boss. Stop damage on boss. Take the boss. This is gonna be a bad overlap.
Yeah, I left the face right now.
Yeah.
You can do the ad plus the other two. It's not terrible.
Slow down the ad. Range, get the ad down.
I want to. Let's go.
You really want range on this ad really fast. Kick that other ad when it starts to cast.
As soon as this ad's down, I'm moving on to the ring. Okay. Stacking on the third ring. Keep those rune group. Focus on your stuff. I have one, so somebody needs to do the outside.
I got the outside.
Okay, thank you.
Go.
I stun the little ads.
You don't have the debuff.
Oh,
I do.
never mind. Sorry.
Careful the
You
orb.
you might be dead. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Let's go.
Cookies.
Don't
We don't
touch
have
it, don't
cookies.
touch it, don't touch
Health
it.
pots.
Get off, get off.
Go. Oh,
It's not.
my fault.
Yeah, you do not touch them.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go lay my kid down real quick. I'll be right back.
No progress. The third phase is the really hard part. It's just when everything happens all at the same time, and we gotta just do it.
Sorry. Can I be lazy and go get coffee real quick while waiting for Rez?
Nope, hot cocoa only.
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you, Red. Hot cocoa's good though.
I could use a coffee, man.
We having fun yet? Heck yeah, we're having fun, Davis. This is the fun, dude. This is the best fight in the entire raid. It is a pretty cool fight. It's just a lot of personal responsibility, and those fights are always scary.
How you doing, champ? It's been a while.
Hey, Resto, how's it going, dude?
Buddy.
Yeah, not since first season KSM push.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't
Yeah, any kind of fights like this and Xanash and
How's it?
any kind
how's
of
it
fight
do?
that has some kind of mini game that you have to have people do
You don't
while the
know?
fight's going on, and it requires
We're supposed to
everybody
log
to
in
understand
today.
how to play the mini game.
Benkatsu?
It's stressful, and sometimes you'll just get the first
You've
kill
been on,
just by getting lucky
a while
procs
now.
of the people who understand the fight. You know, if you get the right people
So
with
I'm
the
kinda like
jobs on
doing my
every
own thing,
single one, then
Yeah.
you
I
can
haven't
just
seen
get it done.
Mortals in a while. So, like, I know
Spent the whole
that
night wiping to Sylvanas. Oh shoot, dude,
they were doing
that was my
Classic, and then,
that was my Thursday,
and
and
they
that's
went
about
off
to be my
to
tomorrow
Vegas,
as well.
so-
We're gonna do some Sylvanas prog
Yeah, we're trying to gear him up now. He's coming. He came
with
back
my
recently.
with my new guild. Ooh, got to phase 3 twice.
Mortals?
Nice,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him.
very cool.
Yeah. He appears offline.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Cause he's a bitch. Sorry.
For real.
How's the new group? It's good.
That guy.
I mean, it's a lot more quiet
Damn.
than and little less spurgy than Hivemind, which I kind of miss. And I think everybody who's moved on
Wish he was more consistent.
kind of feels that way. Hivemind just has a really
Like-
active group and a good community of friends. So, no, I'm on Illidan now.
Yeah, he's pretty.
So new
inspiring.
guild
Just
is a little bit more serious.
Season 1.
Yeah, that was good.
And we're
Just
pushing
popping
Mythic
off.
right now. We didn't have enough to
Can you guys hear me okay?
do.
Yeah.
Can now. I haven't heard you till now.
Headset was off the whole damn time. Okay, can someone
yeah, we're doing,
repost the weak orders links?
Mythic
my shit
Eye.
wasn't working.
So yeah, it's
Damn,
it's
that
good.
processor
I'm
is
playing
so fast.
Unholy with them, and then
I was
as needed,
actually-
I'll swap to
ah.
Blood.
I was actually thinking, like, can I beat Dark?
I had an opportunity to swap back to Priest if I wanted to.
You were the ones that gave me.
Still bouncing
them
it back
to
and
me,
forth,
thanks,
but
dude.
I'm planning to stay
Yes,
DK
3700X just
so
can't
that I
keep
can
up.
still tank with our Mythic Plus group and stuff.
I'm at 157
And I'm just
frames right
enjoying
now.
DPSing.
All right, calm down with your supercomputer over there.
It's all in the water.
What's your name?
Now all I need is a 3,000
Ezekiel,
Yo, Ezekiel.
what's your name?
Tony.
What is your
Fuck you, Tony.
That's a great video.
Yo, Sham.
Yo,
Word.
word.
Yo, word, dude.
Word, dude.
We'll start
Word.
Mythic eventually. Guild you're in is casual and not at all once. It's weird. You're saying that they are casual and
Dropped another hammer.
oh, and
word.
not all at
Heads.
once.
Cast by
Thank you.
Tetra.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean like
Hammer
people
time.
take turns being casual or something?
A quick question before we go. You did the list. I had a rune. First, the first rune.
Yeah,
on
it's
orange.
it's
and
not going to
someone
be
else didn't.
guaranteed. Yeah, it's not going to be guaranteed, but it will
Someone else did it
prioritize.
too, so
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
Somebody
it
just follows me.
prioritizes the people at the top. You still get random debuffs. So
Or maybe it's just a big placebo and it makes us feel better, and could be that too. So I don't know.
we'll see.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving left. It's easy when it's on the same side as us. It's when it's across the room that you really have to give it some more berth. Give it a wide berth.
Why did I get it?
I don't know. You're just going ham, dude. Doing too much damage.
Yo, word. It's a lot. Damn.
Flexi will take care of that.
Can we flex seal these fucking runes to their spots?
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna keep it in. Just.
This is my A-bomb. %. Slow damage on boss. We're gonna need the... Yeah, stop damage on boss. Okay, my boss. Yeah, stop damage on boss. We're gonna need to get this tank ad down. And push boss. Get those bombs out. Oh shoot, we're moving. Ah.
I can't go any.
Holy fuck, that one shot me.
I got you.
I did not touch the thing.
Alright, get these ads down. Check if you have the debuff.
Kill again.
I have the buff, so somebody's gonna have to do outside ring.
I keep talking to that.
Blue.
Outside ring. After sham, kill again.
Sure.
Top 3.
I think I marked the rings perfectly backwards. I did.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
watch
I'll
out for the
fix
orbits
that
right
afterwards.
underneath those ads. Careful.
Sorry, that was my bad.
We gotta kick those.
You moved. You're keeping them in the orb. You see that static-looking orb? There's two types of orbs. There's the orbs, and then there's the staticky-looking one.
And then there's not the orbs. Okay.
And those staticky things are moving. They're just going clockwise around the room, the outside.
Yeah. We probably should wipe.
Go hit the orbs, guys.
This is your chance.
Some balls. Balls to the feet. Oh, I took
yeah?
5 of them.
We're casual, but we typically clear some mythic and push mythic plus fairly high. Not sure how we get there, but sometimes we do. You know, that's the thing. Sometimes, like, I don't know.
Did you go to the bracket?
Just because somebody doesn't play a whole lot doesn't necessarily mean that they can't do high level content. A lot of times they have the knowledge and stuff like that. They just don't play enough to grind out all the little stuff. So when your gear
Call out the top 3.
when your gear catches
only
up
3
and,
rings, I believe.
stuff, then you can clear it later
That's what
because
I was
then your
doing.
gear actually catches up with the player's skill.
Is not working.
Yeah, love the people. Only reason you haven't left him. Yeah,
Well,
that's the
so
most important thing, you know. Like you could have the best guild, but if you hate the people, then you're just gonna end up quitting.
You have to go to the one that it gives you.
It's a tough balance to find.
Yeah,
You know?
I said that I was on ring 3. I ran to it. It wasn't moving. I ran on the symbol, and it still wasn't moving.
Hey now.
Yeah, that was funny too. I was like, what?
When you say ring 3, are you talking about the furthest ring out? In the center?
No,
I think ring 3 is dead center though. Either way.
Yeah,
Or no.
towards the middle.
I've been doing that to everybody as we run back.
Yeah, you're just putting brakes on my wheelchair, man.
Sorry.
Stop it.
It's like, oh, I just did that to like one of the slowest classes.
Yeah. It's okay. I can't res people anyways, so I'm not. I can't really help.
Oh, were we
Oh.
saying one finger?
It's all fun and games until your wheelchair breaks.
Oh. I was just trying to figure out what was going on with Killigan. Because I had the outermost ring on that one.
Yeah, no, I had so on the picture, or on the bullseye section, said the 3rd ring, which I ran to.
So green, that green ring.
Yeah, I ran here and it wasn't moving at all.
You have to. So you have to. Like for example, let's say that I'm doing the 2nd ring, and the blue rune is right here where I'm standing. That's where you have to stand on, and then there's the socket, and then you have to stay on the rune as it moves around the circle.
Yeah, I went on to just the little symbol, not the parenthesis looking, and it just wasn't moving.
Yeah, if you're not centered perfectly on the middle of it, sometimes it doesn't move, and so it is kind of tricky. Wow, you guys are pretty cool there.
Try.
It's all good. This fight again is just, it's one of those Xanish style fights that's just tricky because it has a mini game inside of the fight, and we'll get it as soon as everybody gets a chance to practice it and understands how to do the mini game. You know, so like we might be able to get it earlier than we deserve to if we get all of the people who have already done the fight and stuff like that, if we get lucky with who it chooses and stuff, but we'll be able to consistently kill it as soon as everybody understands and gets practice with the minigame. So just how it goes. Hoyd, you ready?
Yeah, just choking on water.
Okay, don't die.
Good, let's go.
Yeah, word.
Bombed it from some way.
Oh, word.
Poor guy forgot how to drink water.
Yeah. This is the poll, guys.
This is the poll.
Beams.
Moving to the back right, get behind the third wooden ring. Right here. No, it's too far. No, sorry, that was good. Most people didn't get hit. Bombs out. Add. Stacking the MZ. Man, it's crazy how much that reduces.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's 74,000 healing. This is my A-bomb. You can focus the ads. We're gonna have another tank ad before we phase the boss at this rate. Okay, my boss. Okay, swap to the tank ad.
Annoying that sometimes the tank ad bugs out, you can't attack it.
I've never had that issue.
We're gonna nestle in right next to this bomb. Okay, get these ads down. Apparently my mass grip was out of range, so that sucks. 1%, we're phasing. I got close ad. We're moving him to the third ring here.
Whiskey Tango Ragnon Shamanji.
Shamanji got hit most inner ring.
I need somebody to cover blue, please. Outside ring.
Can I get another person on the inside ring? Well, nah,
I think there is no thing on blue.
It's only the first three.
That is so weird. It says on my add-on that blue's happening.
Well, you have to check that one. What a.
Oh, okay.
guys, I don't.
It's
I don't
not
like
always.
green.
Yeah, mine is. I have orange. I have condom,
No, never mind.
and I don't necessarily because mine isn't active, right?
Ah,
Watch
I
out
didn't
for the
realize it
balls.
does.
It tells 6 people, but only 3 of them are active.
Okay, cool.
I don't like ring one. If anybody wants to trade next time, just let me know.
Oh yeah.
Super slow.
Do you ever wonder why I didn't want the top?
We're moving back
Move,
right.
move, move.
We're set. Should be safe here.
Check for the orbs.
Specifically as to not be #1 on the list.
Doesn't help that I'm this like fat ass
Thumbs
cow
up.
either. So
Too
it's
well.
like.
At least you're a cow that can turn into a dog, so that's helpful. I move at the speed of somebody who's already died.
She already out.
This is my A-bomb. Bombs.
Well, she was mad because she wanted to push buttons in here. I was like, girl, you can't push buttons right now. This isn't that time of the day.
Got tank ad in 4.
You can have it. I love you.
Stack. Nope, I didn't cast in time. Haste is too low.
Get more haste.
Yeah, no. Or just get a faster brain. Haste is easier.
Nope. It's a dead brain, it's fine.
Yeah. We're gonna scoot back here a little bit. There we go. Stop.
3%.
Yeah, stop tank. Stop damage on the boss.
Don't hit the boss, please.
Let's not stack them. Don't stack the boss on the ad. Focus the ad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold him.
Okay.
He's at 40 right now.
Yeah,
He's
killing right
okay,
now.
that was perfect. It worked out.
Kill ads, kill ads.
Oh my gosh, the ads are on the absolute wrong side of the world. I got the right ad.
Can I get some help on outside ring? KSAT, can you come help me?
Oh yeah, I'm dead, mate. Sorry.
Never mind. I should be able to make it all the way around.
I'm trying to get runic power without dying. Now we got 2 healers dead. We got 2 B-reses if I can actually get the runic power to use it. What the heck? What is it? Okay, I got you whiskey.
I just knocked it. It's over. Yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind.
We just had too many die. We weren't able to do the rings.
Can one person help with the ring even if
Sounds
they
good,
don't
Resto.
have
We'll
the
see ya.
debuff?
No.
No.
No. Okay. I didn't figure if like as long as one person had it, it was still gonna move and then.
Balls, Rectus.
They're big enough, they always will.
Yeah, if the only thing that's killing us is the fact that we didn't get the rings, then we have a good chance of getting it. But if we have anybody dying to the beams or the balls, then we're not going to ever get this. So we just need people to focus on that positioning, make sure that you're not getting hit by that, so that the only thing that we're wiping to and having people die to is the fact that we didn't get the rings in time.
Yeah, KSAT. Shit.
Coming in like a wrecking ball.
He's moving like 3 seconds behind present time every time we pull stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a faster computer like the wife does, you know? Fuck me.
It's because you're chivalrous. You gave her the nice computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
bitch,
it's
It's
for
because
her.
it's because the better DPS deserves the better computer.
Hell,
that's
the
true.
kids have a better computer.
Yeah, once again, I stood on the ring that I was supposed to, and it never moved.
And you had the
Jumping
debuff?
hammer? On time in that time.
Yeah, if you do have the debuff and you're standing on the rune and it's still not moving, I'm not sure.
Have you ever moved a ring?
No. It's for some
I
reason
have to
not working.
relog real quick. I'll make it fast.
Bro, I want to be in a Cupcake Ninjas guild.
You want to be on a cupcake? What?
I want to be a Cupcake Ninja, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm a
Cupcake
fucking
ninja?
Cupcake Ninja. Like, you can't see me right
Is that
now.
is that like a ninja that attacks cupcakes, or is that
Yeah,
like
dude.
a ninja that uses cupcakes as weapons?
Nah, it's probably a ninja that eats cupcakes, like a panda. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So he's like this badass assassin. He just eats cupcakes all the time.
Fucking right, dude.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
Did you guys ever see that video of the Ninja Parade newscast?
Nuh-uh.
I don't
No.
know.
It's this like parody thing about the annual Ninja Parade where everybody gathers and they try to see the ninjas walking down the road. And like it's just this empty street and all these people standing on the sides, and they're interviewing this kid, and he says, "I think the coolest part was when I found a piece of candy in my pocket. One of the ninjas probably put it there."
That's funny.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Cargon has the most edgy
I like
name,
turtles.
guild name here.
Turtle.
Shadow Rising.
Is that like a sunset?
I think that. Well, yeah. I guess it'd be the sunset. Yeah.
The Master of Skies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beams in 2. Oh, it's a tough one. Go further than you think you need to. Bombs out. Tank ad in 3. Stacking the AMZ. Okay, this is going to be my A-bomb. Bombs out. Nice solar beam. Thanks, KSAT's keyboard.
Got it.
Glad it still works.
Nice link there. Okay, tank ad. Boss is phasing in 4%. Get this tank ad out, down, cleave, and then push him right after. Well, focus the ads. Okay, focus the ads. This is my mass grip.
Nice script, dude.
Scoot back a little bit. Scoot back. Alright, push him. We got tank ad in 5. Push him.
Perfect.
Alright, watch the orbs, guys.
I'll take the
watch the gray stuff.
I'll take the close ad.
Don't get hit by orbs.
We're gonna stack them on the marks on about the 3rd ring.
I need someone if someone's close.
Which ring?
No, never mind. I can fill it. Never mind.
3rd ring needs to be moving. Okay, it is. Are all the rings moving? Looks like so.
Someone died.
Orb,
Someone
orb coming straight there.
I died.
Don't get hit by an orb.
Third ring is not moving. 3rd ring is not moving. We're gonna wipe.
Yeah, that's it.
We need 2 on it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it's the person that I called that died.
I rezzed him. We just needed somebody else to step in.
So I was looking at his screen. He was supposed to go to Condom, but Condom never lit up with a rune.
So again, the weak aura does not necessarily mean that there is a rune there. What it does, so the way that the weak aura functions is that everybody with a runic affinity is going to go into the weak aura, and then it's going to put all 6 people down on that list that you see that has all the markers. And your job is to check to make sure that that highlighted ring that is your color has a rune on it. If it does not have a rune on it, then you're good. If it does have a rune on it, then it's your job to go ahead and move the ad and call out for if you need help to move it clockwise or counterclockwise.
Which would be why.
Okay, gotcha. That's why. Okay, because I didn't have one lit up on mine, so.
Right. So if you check your ring and there's no rune on it, then your job is to just be available if somebody else needs help moving the rune or if they die or something like that. So the weak aura that tells you which one you're assigned to is just to help you know which one you're checking for the group. Not necessarily that there's one there.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Can we res one of the healers and then mass res, please? Why is my body on fire?
Hey,
nice.
You're so hot. You're so hot, dude.
She dopamine.
Fuego.
All right, depending on how our pulls go, one or two, we could probably break in a pull or two at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Hammer's still up.
Pain in my cooler.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you did it now.
Happy trigger. Trigger happy?
Yeah.
We'll give you that one.
Moving back left. Behind this third ring, guys. Mom's out. Tank ad in 5. This is my AMZ. Okay, stacking the AMZ. This is my A-bomb.
This is my handle. This is out.
Bombs out.
Beams.
We're doing good on boss damage. We have an ad in now. Slow up a little bit on boss damage. Just cleave them down as we're cleaving the ads. Switch to tank ad. I'm not going to stack them yet.
We're running straight through this bomb too.
Okay.
You don't want to be inside that.
Get out of the bomb. Oh.
Or that.
I didn't see the bombs or the beams. Sorry.
That's hell squeeze. Alright.
I guess I have left ad.
Yeah, I got this one.
Okay. We're gonna stack them on the markers. Whoa, that second ring is flying.
Thank you.
Fourth ring is right underneath the tank ads. There you go. It's moving.
Got it.
Watch out for the orbs, guys.
All the rings look like they're moving. We should be good.
Got to. Okay. Missed.
There we got him.
I got kicks on my ad.
Get these ads.
Boss.
down, guys.
There's an orb coming in. Watch out.
Got for orbs.
We're moving back left. Behind the third wooden ring. Nice. Nobody got hit by that. Tank ad in 5. Bombs out. Okay. AMZ. Alright, A-bomb.
beams do?
Okay, focus the tank ad. Bombs out. Beams are moving back left. Okay, stacking up the ads. Boss is phasing in 5%. Stop boss damage. Okay, stack him after this tank ad is down.
Yeah.
Watch the beams, watch the beams. He's about to phase. Okay, cleave down these ads.
Bombs. They're stunned.
Nice job. Okay, I got the close ad. I have outside ring. Somebody needs to cover it, please. We're gonna stack these ads on the markers.
I'll get outside ring.
Thank you.
Someone else got it.
Remember to get kicks, people on ads.
We're good on rings.
Good.
Watch out for
Careful,
orbs.
Orb coming in, watch out. Another orb right on top of him, watch out. Very nice, guys.
I got it to move.
Alright, Lust. Alright, we have everything happening at the same time here. So we're gonna need people doing runes. Moving back right. Bombs out.
Ads. Or bombs, sorry.
Okay, add on me. Stacking the AMZ. Runes. There's one on the inner, and then the other
Can I
one.
get another person on the inner one, please.
Yep, I'm coming right now. You got it?
Gotta get this tank ad down as well. Those of you who are not doing runes, get the tank ad down.
One too many. Okay, there. Yeah, we got it now.
Tank ad.
Don't touch it. Don't
Run
touch
away,
it.
run away.
Don't touch it. Just go fight the boss.
Stay here.
Get out of that.
Ad coming.
Don't stay on that.
We're gonna wipe.
Oh, damn. Right, we're still gonna hit on that.
That was a good pull.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Oh, it's all third phase. Oh yeah.
Good stuff, guys. But that's about it. Like, if we can just manage those runes while doing all the other stuff that we've learned how to do through the first two phases, the beams and the tank ad and all that, then we are good to go.
So I have a question. So like on that situation right there, like we had the most inner ring, and the beams came up, and there's really like no way to dodge it. Do we just take the beam and hope we live and keep pushing the ruin, or?
If you have a defensive, you kind of have to base it on who the person's class is, how your health is, and all that. But you can take a beam just fine, especially with a personal or a health bot or something like that.
That was probably my fault then, because I told Mercy to get out of there. We jumped off the room because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to take that beam.
If it's one person moving the rune, it's a lot easier to step off. If it's two people moving then
it was me and her moving it.
Yeah, if it's two, then you probably just want to eat it because it takes longer for the rune to start moving again. If you've got two people, it's just finicky. So
yeah,
I would just eat it.
I mean, that one we had to have two because it was like on the clockwise side of it, so I needed it to go back instead of going all the way around the ring.
I mean, if you get to it immediately, you should be able to make all of them all the way, like regardless.
Oh, even on the third
But
phase?
I believe so. I mean, I just did it by myself.
It depends
I
how
was
long.
literally telling that guy not to touch it because I was like, I'm not gonna make
Yeah.
it. If you touch
Well, like
this.
I didn't know. I know the third phase goes faster, so I like
It
because like
depends.
the
It
socket
depends
was
where
right
it is.
here, and it was just to the right of the socket, so it was literally going to go all the way around.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the shortest ring, but like I still didn't know if it was going to make it.
It's like 30 degrees away or something and that you have to be, or you won't make it around in time.
Yeah.
I made it like 3/4 of the way by myself. So
I know it's a small thing, but if you guys are 2 people in a rune and you see it doesn't move, because I saw one, it wasn't moving, just move towards where it's supposed to move and it will start moving. Because if you just stand in the middle, it's not gonna move.
Yeah,
It's gonna like stand still. It's weird.
I've found that too. It feels like it's more responsive if you're on the other side of the room,
Leaning to the side, it's got to go.
Yeah.
almost like a joystick, like you're pulling it
Yeah,
that direction.
literally.
it's especially bad with 2 people just because of the way that like the delay for the second person.
What a good
it's
trick.
unfortunate,
Be right back.
You know, almost as bad as doing the full way by yourself. You know, so
yeah.
Right, but it depends how far it is on the third phase though, because one time I didn't make it and it was moving the whole time, just because it was like too much. They were like, no, stick to it. I was like, dude, we're not gonna make it. Like,
yeah.
That's
you know
what
what I mean?
was.
Like,
That's
it
what
was
I
like
was worried about right
3/4
there.
of
Like,
the opposite side.
yeah, that's what I was
the
worried
issue
about on
is,
that one.
Is that you can't really tell, and by the time that you'll know that you won't make it, like you can't call for a backup to go back the other way. You know what I mean? So if you make the wrong call, you will die. We will die. So
I mean, what you could do, since there's only 3 rings that ever get selected, is the other 3 people basically go and piggyback those other people. Like, you always go out. All 6 people go.
no, I agree, but you do need people focusing on the boss, and you also like too many cooks in the kitchen can also kill you there. You know what I mean? Like
Because like every time I've done this, it's like everyone is like just going nuts in chat.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be better
You're
too, like
supposed
Rag
to call
said,
it
like,
immediately.
Yeah, it'd be better, like Rag said. Like once we do it more, people, even when the 6 people get the debuff, they'll be able to just look and see how far it is and can just know, well, this person's gonna need 2, so they can just run over there automatically and just jump
They're
on it.
like I said, if you've killed this boss before and you've done the rings like a lot of times, you know. Eventually you know. But the fact that like someone who has only done it a handful of times, you know, can get it is really what's hurting. Like it's really easy to make a wrong call, you know, like
Do you
so
guys
especially in the
think-
third phase. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you guys think you could call how long there's left for the runes? Because I noticed that like people will calm down when they see there's like enough time, and they will actually try to dodge the bubbles if they can. But if they don't know, they just take every bubble on the way. If you know what I mean.
Take every bubble. I'm sorry.
The orb. Sorry.
Oh wait, you shouldn't be touching any orbs.
She's saying if
they will murder you.
She's saying if you're low on time, just take an orb so you can go around
Yeah,
faster.
because let's say there's 5 seconds left. You're not gonna dodge the orb because you're not gonna make it. You know what I mean?
Well,
so just take the
they
orb.
do
But
like
if
30,000 damage. So unless you're like completely topped up, you're dead if you touch it.
yeah, well, that's why I usually try to. If you notice, I usually try to stand on the platform to heal people who are doing the runes. I try.
AMS
Sometimes
can get through one of them.
Well, defensive should be able to like get you through.
Take one, right?
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, one exactly.
Yeah, and try not to like eat them.
Don't don't soak them.
Yo, I'm a healer, so trust me, I don't want you guys to eat them.
Yeah, they out of everything, the
Ooh.
orbs probably murder the most people in this fight. Just because like of how if you lose one person, you're way behind, you know. So you got to be really careful.
It's so annoying because they're so slow too.
They are.
Well, the like.
Shut up,
The
boy.
issue is that the other side is sending them this way, and then our side is sending them that way. So there's really no good place to stand. You can't like.
You guys need to
have to
pally bubble
constantly-
everything.
Yeah.
Hey, KSAT.
You're just mad
I don't
'cause
know
look
if
better than you, Void.
I wonder if I could just turtle and eat them. I wonder if that's a possibility.
Is Case out here?
Kinda.
Does
Hey,
turtle
what are your-
nullify damage like completely, or is it just a percentage?
It depends. It's case by case, but it has a like if it doesn't nullify the damage, it reduces it by 30%. So
On
you're always like praying that you're not going to die with turtle. Okay.
on a totally related note, hey KSAT, what are your thoughts on meat pies?
You actually call them meat? I mean, there's only like 5% chance that actually it is real meat.
Oh shoot.
Well, what kind of meat pies we're talking about here?
Most meat pies have a roughly 5% meat thing in them or something, I think it is. Like, they don't actually have to be meat. So they could just be other parts of the animal just ground up to look like meat.
Call scrapple.
Kind of like a hot dog.
Scrapple.
Yeah, exactly like a hot dog.
I tell you what is good though is shepherd's pie. I like some shepherd's pie.
But I don't mind a good meat pie, you know, or a sausage roll.
Oh yeah.
Bet you do
Bet
like
you-
a
I bet
sausage
you-
roll.
I was gonna say, I bet you like the sausage roll.
It's so weird.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, Tetra.
Hey, you want fuck?
Yo, word.
Nice shoes, Tetra.
Yo, nice shoes. Want to fuck?
No.
30 seconds.
Hey, Tetra.
Yeah.
Nice cock.
What's up, cunt?
What?
Hey, hey Hoyd, I don't have permission to post it in logs. Can you post the logs I just linked? I don't know if you're logging as well. My rotting flesh was just getting in the way. There's something special about Undead Rogue that just makes people rage. Yeah. Yeah, that's so loud, dude. Oh my gosh, dude.
KSAT's wife's never gonna come back to our raid.
Probably not. I don't really blame
Oh,
her though,
bitch,
honestly.
please. What do you think this is?
Damn, she called
Oh,
you a bitch.
I'm
She's
not
like,
a princess. Come on.
I'm married to KSAT. I've dealt with worse.
Oh, I'm worse than him.
Yep.
Oh,
well
Yeah,
then.
where do you think I learned how to swear?
I swear like
Okay,
sailor.
was innocent before her.
Beams?
That's so
Yeah.
funny. Beams, look out. Move, move.
Oh, I definitely wasn't innocent, that's for sure.
He lies. He was.
Bombs.
Bombs out?
He was on a road to be a saint before her.
That's it.
She turned him.
It's always like that.
cute.
Boss head?
Yeah, now he's a fucking druid.
Thank God.
I got the box.
Druid.
Now you just get fucked.
Word.
Word, dude.
Ooh, double ANZ.
So let's alternate those. I'll use it on the first one. You use it on the second one. Beam.
All right, just call it out.
Okay. This is my A bomb.
I really wish you'd share them. Kind of feeling a little bit left out of it.
It's mine.
I want it.
All mine.
You want the slappy hands?
Oh yeah.
She's gonna throw her sham hams around.
Watch out, beam.
Just move.
Focus up.
You can talk.
Yeah, I'm out of range. I went the opposite way, so I was out of range. Get the tank out down. This is Spirit Link. Oh no, it's too late for that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, too late for that.
I was
A
waiting
little
for
late.
moving for that one.
My brain's lagging. Get bombs out.
Got beams.
I don't think we're gonna have time to pop.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just.
That's
Go ahead and onk.
I guess.
Push. We got 5 seconds. Push.
Taunted.
Push 1%.
Good job.
Hey.
It's a good thing I taunted, right?
I got whiskey. I got the close ad, the one that's to the right. We're gonna be stacking them on the third ring. Out. Second ring is not moving yet.
Sham, case, Dr. Longfinger.
Okay, second ring's going.
I got it, bro.
Stop yelling at each other.
Stop yelling at me. I'm sensitive.
I have feelings.
Me as
Word.
fuck.
You hurt my feeling.
You gotta be political correct.
Where's this orb?
Yep,
Orbs.
See that? I broke that orb's ankle.
7 seconds.
Get off the ring if you do not.
Dead.
Okay, so here's the deal.
We're so
I
dead.
if there's people standing on the ring that does not have the debuff, it moves slower. So you need to be standing on the wood if you're fighting the ads with us.
Wood.
Got wood.
Oh
You
god.
can tell who was by her dead bodies.
Word.
Like wood.
Oh god.
So stand on the balance beam.
Little cupcake ninja.
My name is Tiger. I like wood.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
It was.
I like turtles.
What kind of turtles do you like? Uh-huh.
The big old snapping turtles with the big heads.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta play with a gator.
Don't put your Peter in one of those.
You
You'll regret that
motherfucker,
one.
Jeff.
Everybody's in rare form tonight.
Damn it, Jeff.
It might tingle.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. We're chilling. It's Prague. We're keeping things light and fresh and easy.
I'm having fun.
Sunday, mate, not Saturday. Jesus.
Oh yeah, you guys are over there living in the future.
Actually, time travelers.
Who is that, by the way? Sham.
Everybody repair. Never mind.
Oh, that's
Trouble.
that's one of my real life buddies that I grew up with.
Okay.
I always be giving him shit.
Here, I got the feast. I got the feast. I still have some of KSAT's feast, so let me use those up, please.
I'm not ready.
I've got 5 more to use.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't trade those back there, KSAT, before I.
No, it doesn't matter. I was bitching about it for months, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's had it for months. It's been a week, but he's been going on this about months.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, down the bowls club.
Shimanji, are you ready? Tetra, are you ready?
I'm ready now. Yeah, I didn't have my food buff, so I wasn't ready, but now I am ready.
All right.
Okay, you're just gonna kick me over here? Cool. Okay.
I'm ready.
I see how it is.
I'm ready.
5,
Whiskey Tango
4, 3,
Foxtrot.
2, 1.
Beams. Moving back right.
If you want me to do my first one, let me know.
Okay, I'll do it first for this head,
Okay.
and then we'll just trade back and forth after that.
And that'll be on the ad, correct?
That'll be when the. I'll show you the timing. So when I'm moving out for the ad right here.
Okay.
Now, I'm drop. You can drop it before the explosion. So just as soon as the tank moves out, because it's the explosion right there that we're mitigating. We're not mitigating the actual ad, like little ads.
All right. No, it's always.
And on DBM, that is called Invoke Destiny. This is my A-bomb limb. Are you Necro, Bean?
No, I'm
Venthyr?
Give me a second.
Kyrian?
Riven.
Okay, Venthyr, gotcha. This is your AMZ, go ahead and drop it.
I always want to say Rivendell. Good. I know.
The TV show.
Yeah, I loved it.
My little cousin watches that.
Oh,
I've
gee,
never
thanks.
watched it.
Never mind. I'm done. Stop healing.
Okay. I was told.
He doesn't
Okay,
want to
push him,
live
2%. Clear down these ads. Alright, get these ads down. Alright. I got the close ad. So I have outside ring. Somebody's gonna need to... Doesn't look like it has one, so we're good.
Trying to get this this third one. Okay, you guys got it.
Remember to stay on the wood.
This one over here.
The third from the inside ring needs to be... Okay, it's moving. We're good.
Got it.
Remember, guys, think then, get off the rings, stay on the wood. Watch the balls that I just got hit by. Do as I say, not as I do!
Someone was dying.
Rings are good.
Alright, nice job. Back on the boss.
Very nice, very nice.
Red light.
Green light.
Yeah, we're progging, guys.
Hey, we doing it.
We doing it.
Beams?
Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, we're gonna move in far right. Like, be in the elbow right here. You see how it crosses like an hourglass? You want to be in the skinny part of the hourglass.
Bombs.
Bombs out. Boss, it's a tank ad in 1. This is my AMZ. Stay stacked.
Today, Junior.
Yeah. Stack up.
Today, Junior.
My A-bomb? I guess I don't, since you're not Necro, I'll stop saying my A-bomb.
You can keep saying it if you really want.
I guess I'll share. Moving left. AMZ. Boss is phasing in 7%. Focus boss damage and then just cleave down the little ads. But priority damage, please funnel. He's gonna push in 5.
Slow it. Oh my god!
Today, Junior.
Alright, 3%, push him. Add in 5. Push.
No,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Okay, stop. Stop boss damage.
Yep.
Okay, we're not gonna pull him on top of the ad. We're not gonna cleave.
He's about to phase.
Okay.
So get down the ad fast, guys.
Burning.
Just stop all boss damage and just kill these ads where they are.
He's phasing.
Okay.
Hold on, get this big ad over here.
Okay, I got the close one. Hoyd has a debuff, so somebody's gonna need to cover that for him. Alright, watch orbs, make sure you're on the wood, not on the rings themselves. Orb, watch out.
There's one outer ring not moving.
The furthest out ring needs to go.
How much longer?
7 seconds.
We should be okay. It's about to get there. All right, nice
Oh,
job.
close.
All right, Lust.
I did
Really
two though.
nice.
I did 2 this round though. I don't know about the debuff, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, scooting back.
Move.
Bombs out now.
Bombs go.
Rings soon.
Dead.
My AMZ. Get in the AMZ. Okay, runes and focus the tank ad.
Outer and.
I got the outer ring.
Alright.
Be focusing the tank ad, please.
I'll go.
Oh, no, get off, get off. Get off, get off, get off.
Oh, okay. Good thing you got it.
Tank ad, yo. Tank ad.
Working on it.
We good?
You got it.
Or you need help, Tucker? You good?
No, we're good, we're good.
To the left. Left.
Oh, so
I
close.
just got there, dude.
One went left too, yeah.
Literally just got there. Ah.
You chose poorly, Tetra.
No, I had it. I
So,
appreciate
it
the help
was
there,
it
Paragon.
was when I jumped on it, you were at like 40, 60, right? And you were going towards 60.
Oh man, so that's my bad. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
so I was trying to get on it, and then you told me to get off.
Yeah,
So we should have just committed.
yeah. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I actually, well, if we didn't commit to what I was doing, I fucked this up, right?
No, you're. It's okay.
That's what makes that phase so tough. You got to make those quick decisions, and it's
I take
Yeah.
the blame.
There's no blame.
I blame you. There you go.
Tetra away.
Actually, you know what? There's only one way to settle this. We'll use my new guild name.
Roll for blame. All right, me and Tetra roll.
Even it's Tetra.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's Tetra. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, it was totally Tetra's fault.
Wait, do I get to roll?
Hold on. Yes.
I don't know how this system works. We just got a bunch of numbers out there, but there we go.
Oh man.
Dude, Tetra 3% blame? That's not bad.
Wow, hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, I thought it was the lowest roll loss.
I'll take
I mean,
one.
apparently KSAT is the highest.
79% of it was Killigan's fault. So I'll do the feast.
I don't mind taking them. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, it is usual.
Perfect.
Sham, man.
Damn, Sham, you really fucked up, my
Overachiever.
guy.
We must have done that at the same time, Rag. After you said that.
Wow, whiskey.
Oh, okay, it was Whiskey's
Whiskey's
fault.
over 9,000.
Damn.
Over 9,000. Jeez. So I ran 2 runes in the same phase, and I didn't seem to get any more damage or anything. So.
you don't.
Just
If you have that buff, you can run multiple rings.
Okay. Well, I didn't
Yeah,
have
there's
any.
no-
Like, it was my first run, but one was far, and since I have the movement speed, I just went for it.
Yeah, I think the only damage you're taking there is the wall damage.
There's a repair over here, guys.
While you're out there, there's a dot. It's pretty.
Oh, there is?
everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think everybody
That's
gets
always what I die to. Every time I do rune, if I die, it's because of like that weird dot thing.
Yeah, the healers have to make sure. We have to make sure there's at least one healer that's out in range that's taking care of the people that are running this stuff. Because otherwise, it's kind of like the Zymox dot. It gets neglected and people die.
Yeah, I'm always on the wood. Don't worry about that. It's just saying when I run it though, it's like I can't really heal myself while running type of deal.
Right. Hoyd, you ready?
Whiskey. Is your durability alright? Because this is on my
Oh
screen.
no,
too.
yeah, it's not. Please repair what?
It's right over here.
1%.
Sorry, sometimes it like bugs out and says.
Whiskey's like, is there a draft in here? And he's just completely naked.
I couldn't click the repair button. Now it's gone.
That would be me.
Tetra, can you drop another one? I'll pay
Yeah.
you.
No, it's all good. I started carrying them because I always forget to repair before dungeons, dude. Oh,
Sanguine Depths is the worst.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I always find myself fucking up my
70K.
armor during that run.
Jeff trades me like 70k gold and hits cancel.
It's like, oh.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready. I just got kid aggro.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Oh, they're hitting you again, dude.
Yeah, they're violent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was messed up, man. Like, as soon as I got to the socket, it was too late.
So these beams are actually easier to dodge if we're further back. I'm gonna scoot them just a little bit. No, there we go. So we really should be tanking him, like on this third ring, pretty much always.
Alright, fine.
Well, I mean, I'm the active tank at the moment, so I'm talking to
Fine.
myself.
Don't
It's
make
not
me
your
fool.
fault.
It's all my fault.
My AMZ.
No, you're not taking a blind.
To the ad.
Tally
The
ho.
window to the wall, to the wall.
Bombs out. Beams. AMZ.
Ah!
It's okay.
Sorry, sorry, got it. Surprise. Surprise.
Boss is phasing in 3%. Get these bombs out. Focus, add damage.
All stunned.
We're phasing. Oh, I got the one that's closer. I'm moving them to the marks.
Yeah. I might need a kick on the ad, maybe. No, we're good. We're good.
I got you back.
Golden.
One ring is not moving. The green ring.
Middle.
Shuttle.
Still not moving.
Still not moving.
Probably too late.
I'm working on it. It wasn't assigned to me and I didn't know. I'm
4
good. I'm
seconds.
good.
He's
I'm
got
in.
it. He's got it. Oh, sweet.
I'm in.
Job.
Nice.
Hey.
Need to like not die here.
Good
Watch
shit.
out for the balls.
Beams in 3.
Share orbs.
We're scooting to the right.
Going to the right.
Oh, you know.
You want to be moving before it actually shows. Do I have it? I grabbed it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Stack.
That was a lot of damage.
Got a couple Wind Fury procs through there, I ain't gonna lie.
Take it.
Bombs. Tank ad in 4. We're moving right.
Beam.
I think your timers might be a little off.
I guess so. At least I'm not playing Disc Priest.
Oh man, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Was it this crazy again?
Watch out, guys! Watch out!
Ouch.
He's phasing in 3%.
I'm not gonna bring
Okay.
you to the end.
Yeah, I don't-
Stop us! Stop us! Stop us! He's still gonna phase. Kill the ad quick.
And then focus the little ads, please.
Alright, he's phasing.
Nice job.
I'm going to the other side over here.
Okay. I got the one to our right. I have Runic Affinity. I'm supposed to check outside. It does have one. I need somebody to cover outside ring, please.
I have the middle third one.
I will
gosh.
get out the ring for you.
Trying to get over to you guys.
I'm so slow.
Dude, are we going inside?
I was just on the literal opposite. I was well. They were both yours. I was on the literal opposite side of the room.
Don't step on it. Good.
Outside ring done.
Nice.
You do inside ring.
I'm working on it. It's hard to dodge these fucking balls in here.
Yeah, the middle sucks.
Yeah,
Get off! Get off!
Kick, kick, kick. Two seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, it was right there too.
Damn. That's how I felt, dude.
Came and helped me. Why are you standing on that?
Remember, guys, it doesn't move faster if there's two people on it. It moves the opposite way. It stops and then it moves the opposite way. So whoever is currently doing it, let them call out whether they want help or not, so that we don't have that happen.
Word.
Novel.
Giggity.
Whammy.
Look at him, wait, he's so slow. He's running the wrong way. What the heck is that? You think you got jokes, my guy?
I have a super quick question.
Sure.
Mine in case that weak aura thingy that comes up is completely fucking different. It tells us two different people. Like, I'm yelling at him to go to a particular rune, and he's like, no, I'm not going to that one. I'm like, you're going to that one.
We'll relink the weak auras in case you guys have a different one. Those are the...
Repair is still up, by the way.
Do both of you have Exorcist raid tools? Because it hooks into Exorcist raid tools to do the thing.
Method raid tools now?
Yeah, you know.
I'm kidding.
I have the method raid tools, but you know, I get confused on how many fucking add-ons I need.
You probably need a lot case that.
Mate, my poor computer can't cope with this many.
Any excuse? Seriously?
It's just DBM or bigwigs for timers, and Exorcist for the million things that it does, and then weak auras. That's it. And then all the other fancy stuff that you guys want.
Are you meaning like it's showing like different rings for y'all?
Yeah,
When the weak
like,
aura popped up?
yeah,
So-
mine will show that he's meant to be on a different thing to what his says.
Well, they're going to be
So I'm just
different.
over here
So like
yelling at him.
his
No, like you know how they've got like the markers on them? So it'll tell him a different marker to me. If that makes sense. So like his will say triangle and mine would say star.
Gotcha. Does it have the image that shows like the rings themselves?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm totally here.
Apparently
Yeah, great check.
that doesn't work for him and I don't have that one.
Okay. If you want to use the ones that I linked, and then
doing that now.
delete the old ones, that should clean it up. But if there's any kind of confusion, you can always, rather than just referring to the markers, you can say like, you know, second from the outside or third from the inside or whatever.
Oh, who's chess?
Shimanji, are you ready? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry.
That's my guildie. He's but we don't need people, right?
Yeah, no.
He's like 310 mythic, I think.
Nice.
So if need someone later or something.
Good.
How long are you guys going? Planning on going?
Another hour and 20 minutes.
That's not what I want.
Beam, scooting to the back right. Bombs out. Add, this is my AMZ. Stack. Okay, so what are these black balls out there that are just randomly out there?
That's the bomb. That's the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Try and get those to the walls, guys. Please get those to the wall.
With the runes, I think they rotate.
Bombs. We're next to one that's not going to move, so scoot back a little bit. Beams. Boss is phasing in 6%. Just carry on as normal. We should be alright. Bombs. Yeah, my timers are off. It's not supposed to be bombs for another 5 seconds.
We got Adam 12.
He's phasing. Push, push, push.
He's gone now.
Okay.
Perfect. One less ad is a really big thing.
Oh no!
Hey, Sham, Shimanji, and through Hindle.
I was gonna cook with him.
Killigan.
I was under my rotation and moving around. That was super quick, by the way.
Nice.
That was really good.
Good job.
It might actually not be good because you have two mobs and a bot. We're gonna get another mob too.
More funnel.
Yeah.
Moving right.
Super deep games.
Getting to the crook of the hourglass right here. Bing. Okay, my timers are off, so you'll have to tell me.
Adam 5.
Okay.
Fucking ice block.
This is my AMZ.
Bombs in 3. We're ready to move. Heads. Another Adam.
Somebody's on us with a bomb.
Oh shit!
Moving left.
Use the big C for that.
Taunt. Add.
Whoa, where's he going? He's just running off. I scared him.
Wherever he wants to go.
Okay, we're gonna.
Get out.
Yeah. Okay, we're clear right here.
Add in 15. Add in 15. We should probably put. Add in 6.
AMZ.
It includes the travel time as well.
The ad guys. Watch out for beams.
Let's cleave boss with the ad. 3%. Okay. Focus on the ads. We're about to phase. Okay. I got the left one. I ended up being closer there.
First yellow, K set. Rub my totems.
Let's stack them over on the markers. Between green and moon.
Okay, mine's in.
Should be good.
I need backup on the 5th. No, never mind. You guys have got it. Alright.
Stuff for orbs, guys. Orb.
Good job.
Health pots if you need to.
Beams.
Orbs.
We're fine here.
Orbs,
Move a little
orbs,
left.
Ad coming right now.
This is my AMZ. Okay, or the second and third rings.
Whiskey Tango, Dean Flicker, Cargon.
Oh, if you need backup.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Stand on the ruin and move it to the socket.
You need to get this ad done too.
I'm gonna get this one.
If you're not doing a ring, get the ad.
It's gonna be tough to make it.
Don't step. Yeah, it's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Who's rolling now?
Oh, sorry guys.
Damn, Rag. You really fucked us.
Nah, I'll take that blame because I didn't know the third ring. Or
2. Maybe next time, champ. You can't have the blame all the time. It's slow, monk tank.
It's a pretty high roll there.
Damn, Whiskey. You always gotta take the blame.
He's selfless.
Give yourself
Can't
a
win
break,
there.
man.
Jeez.
It's my fault. Look at my damage.
Yeah,
Oh, your
that's the
damage,
real
yeah,
reason.
that's it. That's
That was
what
the
it was.
that was the 27% boss health that we were missing.
That
It was
miss-
right
that
you
was-
right there.
Yeah, that Mistweaver monk damage. That's it. You just
I'll
didn't
drop
touch the
another
death
hand.
him enough. That's what it was. You'd have touched the death him like 5 times, maybe.
True.
Oh.
You got this, dudes.
Yeah, this is the fun. This is Prague. It's all part of it.
At least we make it to the third phase now.
Yeah.
Should have it.
It's all Sham's fault.
Yep.
Gosh damn it, Sham.
100%.
Jeff, you ready?
You're gonna have to change your name, bro, because when people say Sham, I think they're talking about me sometimes. You really,
Do
you
what
really just
happened?
throw me off one here. Like when they say your name, they say Sham, and my name is Shamanji, so I think some people say Sham for short.
Oh.
You're
Boyd,
gonna
you ready?
change your name, bro.
Hey, Sham. How you doing, Sham?
I'm doing alright, Sham. How you doing, Sham?
I'm doing great, Sham.
Okay.
Great.
It's not confusing at all, especially
Word.
during yell outs and raid. It'll be
4,
fine.
3, 2, 1.
Mike? Yeah, that's true. Never mind, you win.
It's pulling back.
Beams. Bombs out.
And a 5.
Oh my god, is that a pig? Oh my god, it's the first time I see that.
The hippo.
Rip.
Bombs out. Beams. Just scoot back a little bit. Stack. Boss is phasing in 3%. Get this tank, the ad down. Bombs out. I'll get the...
Okay, I have
Arciella,
one.
Bean Flicker, K-Set, Ragnon.
Okay, there is a rune on the second ring. I'll need help. That's what I'm assigned to.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Guess I'll go all the way over to the other end.
It looks like they're moving. You probably are good.
Okay.
Just don't step on any of the rings as you're coming back to the ads.
Stay on the wood.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hey, at least I tried to help.
Yep.
Got for orbs. Nice.
Nice call, Tetra. Nice call.
Yeah, dude.
Orb and orb. Beams. We're fine here.
Bombs. Ad coming right about now.
My AMZ. Soon. Stacking the AMZ.
You got $200.
Beams in 2. AMZ. Nice.
You're welcome.
He's phasing in 7%. We can just kind of carry on for right now. Prioritize boss damage. Let's try to phase him after these little ads die.
Bombs, get out.
Oh.
We're fine right here.
Yeah, prior to boss damage. Add in 8. I don't think we're gonna make it. Maybe. I don't know. It might just be nope. Okay, totally stop on boss damage. No, we're screwed.
All that. Sorry, Cleve.
Yeah, we're phasing. Okay, this is gonna be awkward. We gotta get this tank ad down.
Quick.
I got the left ad.
Dude, I'm like way on the other side over here.
Yeah.
Sham, Dr. Longfinger, Tetra, rub my totems.
Let's stack them on the markers. Just bring them over here. No, I'll bring them to the small ads. Gotta get these small ads down.
I'm gonna get the outer ring.
Hop an army.
If you're DPSing and you're moving to the ads, just do it carefully. Stay off the rings. Take your time. The rings are the important part.
Inside's done, Tetra.
Okay. I think it's just me on the outer ring. I'm almost there.
10 seconds.
I should be able to make it. Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Lust.
That's it, girls.
Let's scoot the boss back a little bit. Okay. Keeping the wild spirits if possible. Bombs out.
Bombs get out.
You have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Add in 2. This is my AMZ. Okay, stack. Rings in 3.
Whiskey Tango, Shamanji, Ragnon, Kargon. Call if you need backup.
Stay off the second ring from the outside and the innermost ring.
Add, guys, add.
Looks like we're good on rings. Nice job. Oh, everybody move.
One way, far.
Good. Alright.
Getting out.
AMZ if it's up.
Rims.
Nice.
Ursiella, Shamanji, Bin Flicker, Hoyd.
Tank ad.
It's on the outside. We're going the other way.
Don't count on being.
Bombs out.
Go the other way with us.
Stay off.
Tank ad, guys.
Stay off the moving rings. We got 2 rings to work with inside here.
Not done. Got 8 seconds.
We'll get there. 1.
Beams, watch out.
It's bigger.
Rings in 2.
Sham,
Bombs.
Tetra, Kargon, Dr. Longfinger.
Bombs out.
We're reversing on the outside ring again. Whoever's with me, I need help. Outside ring.
I'm coming.
Okay, we're gonna move the boss inside a little bit so that we're out of the way.
That's good.
You guys good?
Get off that ring.
Sorry.
10.
I think we're good, yeah.
Beams.
We gotta scoot a little bit. Okay, my AMZ stack. 6%, guys. Let's focus up.
Twist Fate. We just watch for those.
Ignore rings.
Tunnel boss.
Yes, tunnel boss.
Run,
Ignore
run,
the
run,
ad.
run,
Ignore
run.
the ad.
Get out of that.
Watch out for
Focus boss.
Keep moving bombs out there, please.
1%. Get it. Nice job,
Yeah.
guys. Hey.
Hell yeah. Good job, everybody.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, give me my Stygian Ember game.
All right, and KT is actually pretty simple in comparison as far as personal responsibility and everything goes. So what if we take our last break and then we'll finish out the hour with some KT?
You called it Amber. Fuck.
Did I actually loot? I don't think I looted. Oh, never mind.
As annoying as that fight is, I like that fight. It's cool.
I do too. It's a cool concept.
Yeah.
Once I got the idea of it,
became a lot easier.
Yeah, for sure.
And good job, Tetra, with the calls and everyone helping each other out there. That was really, really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't
It
know.
it really helps to just have everybody calling stuff out and just sharing the load, because there's a lot of stuff to keep track of, and just everybody helping out really makes it easy. How about we clear trash up to the, yeah, let's just do the trash real quick. It's not a very long run. If you are about to burst or something like that, then go ahead, do your thing. But
I mean, whiskey, that trinket looks pretty good if it procs enough.
Think about going survival for
this
this stuff.
This bus is way easier. I
Yeah.
think.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too.
That trinket looks like a cool concept. Hopefully it's good.
I mean, I think if it procs enough, it will be.
Well, you worked hard for it.
I don't know who ran that last run with me, but we got moves. It was smooth.
Oh, y'all see that BOE I got? That Mossworn Guards Girdle of the Quick Blade?
I was gonna say, I don't think it's
item,
even got
item
a
level
BOE
160,
until-
baby. That's 3 mil easy.
I'll give you 3 copper for it.
No,
Oh, you
bro,
can
I
get,
need 3
no,
mil.
No, you can get 80K out of it.
Nice.
Since Petra
All
will buy my
hairs.
long boy mount, I'll have to do it myself, I guess.
Yo, dude. How much is a longbow anyway?
They used to be like 5 mil, but
5 million gold.
Oh my god, man.
It's like $1,000.
And it's too
Petra,
late.
you got that money, Petra? Buy them wild tokens for me.
I'll sell a kidney, dude.
There you go. Have a little change left over.
A Gil longbow.
I'm gonna go
Everybody
buy
tipping.
oil.
Fuck.
Not the mama.
It ain't over yet.
Tetra, you still there?
Yep.
Alright, so this is what you do. I thought about this while I went to go to snack. You sell one of your testicles, and then you get a prosthetic one put in, and you'll get more money. And then you'll still have both your kidneys. But you only need one testicle. You don't need both. Put a
Damn.
prosthetic one in there to even out the weight, so it doesn't feel off.
I like my balls though.
But only one of them produces your swimmers. The other one don't even produce swimmers. So I mean, you're good. It's literally just hanging there for balance.
God damn it.
Well, look, man. If you're ever hard up for cash, just always remember that, okay?
Yeah, I'll just hook you up with a pair of kangaroo balls, mate. Make them look bigger.
They're even bigger. Yeah, they're even bigger. Probably bigger than what you got.
Damn.
And you'd be hopping around, bud.
You'll be having this urge to kick everything, though, so that might be a little annoying, but...
That longbow is so useful, dude.
Wait, do one of you guys have?
Nah, I wish.
No, we're all broke
Oh,
bitches.
okay.
We ain't got that.
Same. The guy that applied earlier had one. Fuck.
Wonder how many WoW
I-
tokens you bought.
Right?
Oh, now that I got this new CPU, I can use LBI again. I forgot.
You can rule the world.
Rule the world.
I'm gonna start using LBI again.
Wait, you have a 12900K?
I wish. They're coming out later on this year, but they absolutely shit over the Ryzen 9s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, shit, dude. What is it? Is that Intel?
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
listen
it's an
to them.
Intel i9 12900K. Like,
They're
I think it's
just Intel fanboys. Don't listen to them. Tetra.
What'd we
They're
lose?
haters.
But it's a whole new architecture for Intel. You never want to get on board the first generation of a new architecture. It's going to have so many bugs and issues.
I'm going for a 10900K, so fair. I'm not worried. Plus, I can overclock it too.
Will it a healer or DPS?
What's
healer.
what's the name of the chip?
12900.
Intel what?
Thanks for coming, Sham.
Or 12700K.
Sam, you're leaving me? I was just kidding, bro. You can keep your name.
Sham, well.
1200K.
They're doing a style almost like mobile phones where there's like some heavy performance cores and there's like low efficiency cores to do background tasks.
12% faster. Wow.
Sounds so defeated. 12% faster.
That's not what.
I don't even have the, what is it, 5950X? I have the 5900X.
Oh, dude, Beetlejuicy's. Oh, dude, a mage when I'm looking for heals.
That guy's
Heals,
probably...
heals.
I think that Beetlejuice is literally stalking this.
Yeah, I think he is too. He's like, I'm waiting for them to post.
Just invite him to the guild already, Jesus.
I think he's trying really hard to get the Sylvanas daggers. That's what I did. Yeah, Sham was tired, dude.
Yeah.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, this fight's piece of cake. It's just, I'm not a healer. Talking out of my ass, it's like the healing cooldowns when those ice shards break, right?
Yeah, you just don't want to blow more than 2 at a time. Like, the third one, you basically need every cooldown to survive.
Yeah. Hey, we have a priest. I never have group with a priest, so I always have to use my big CD to get
Right.
rid of the things.
It's super helpful.
Revival's really good there, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, usually I don't have, like, in my guild, we don't have a priest. So I always have to use revival for that mostly. So it's kind of a waste if you can just mess the spell, like, early on, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the
The snare, the swirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does revival remove the spikes? The dot from the spikes?
The dot from the spike.
Revival removes, I think, literally everything possible.
I think so. From what I remember, at least the dot doesn't keep going.
Well,
Yo, I'm not sure anymore. You're making me doubt now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. If you were using it for like the soak, then it probably doesn't, right? Because you would rather it be used on like the big dot damage that happens, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Because that's a lot. Well, that's a lot of healing loss too. If it's just to remove the snare, it's kind of like eh.
Also, Reg, I don't know if we're gonna have this problem, but I'm just gonna let you know about it. We found like this like rigid, like put one here, put one here, put one here, put one here. The best thing to do is like to mark one spot. The first time that 2 people get to that spot with their spikes, everyone else just fucks off. Just go somewhere else.
Okay.
And the specific reason is because you can get like miscommunication, and then if you hit the third one, you're dead. You'll die, right? So
I agree. I had that same problem last time I was in a group with this. It was
you want to kill 2 at a time, but you don't want to
I don't know. The rigid thing didn't seem to work for us, in the moment,
Okay.
So we can try it, but
So if a druid used Dreamwalk twice, we can go summon because I can use my Zen to go summon.
He's in the Beast
But
Warren, so he's
he's
pretty
on
close.
the way. Yeah, but I'm just saying because a lot of people I noticed don't know that.
Let's see how far
So
out
like
he
if
is.
monk and
DK can also do
I
it.
just don't want to run.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
DK too.
Oh, DKs are slow.
Well, we can
Oh, yeah.
Deathgate, and then we Deathgate again.
The Death Gate. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's everything
True.
after that.
I forgot about DK.
So while he's getting here, I'm going to go ahead and explain the fight.
Yes,
So again, this fight revolves around killing KT, and then when he dies, then we have a group go down into the phylactery and kill him down there and dodge the swirlies and stuff, and then we come up and we keep doing that over and over and over until he's actually dead. We will be able to fully kill him after we kill the ad that's inside the phylactery. So I believe there is going to be 3 of those phases. The first one, we kill the ad in the phylactery, goes down to 66%, and then it's 33%, and then after that we'll fully kill him, and then after that we'll lust at the end, when we're actually fully killing the boss. The big thing in this fight is going to be to not let the Frostbound Devoted touch you. They're kind of like, think of them like the ads in the last room of Plaguefall. If they're not really tankable, if they touch you, they'll die. They'll fixate one player and slowly walk towards you, so those do need to be killed. If you get targeted with a Glacial Wrath marker over your head, please try to run it to the markers. As soon as they're down, we'll go ahead and just nuke them down. We can kill 2 at a time safely, and so that'll be every phase up until the last phase. In the last phase, there's going to be too many to kill at one time, so what we'll do is we'll drop 2, and then the other people drop it away. So you'll go to your markers. You see how there's a diamond marker underneath the boss, so please try to make it to your markers. But essentially, we can kill 2 safely. Anything past that, dying at the same time is going to wipe the raid. There's going to be something called Soul Fracture that the boss casts on a tank, and it's going to spawn these green ads. Those green ads need to be prioritized and killed immediately. If they're not killed and the tank doesn't collect their soul fragments from the like shade that's left behind within a minute, then the tank instantly dies. There's also going to be players that are targeted with a big swirly silence circle. Just drop that on the green ads as much as possible. Don't center it on the green ads, kind of drop it off so that the edge is touching it so that melee can still reach it. That's essentially the fight. It's just that over and over again. So in a quick recap, kill the green ads when they pop up, drop the silent circles on the green ads, don't let the skeleton dudes touch you. After the boss dies, we'll send an away team to go down and kill the phylactery, and then we'll call out the glacial spikes as they come up.
We're not going to stack the silent circles.
We are going to stack the silent circles after the first phase.
So, okay, as for the silent circles, if you get it, don't put it like right in the don't stand like right on top of the ad.
Right.
Green ad. Do it to the side.
Actually, you know what? To practice for the later phases, let's just go ahead and do that from the beginning. So scrap what I said about the silent circles. The silent circles should actually always be dropped on blue marker. We're not going to use those to silence the ads. I don't remember why, but that's what my
to make
guild
them
did.
manageable.
Yeah,
that's what my guild did too.
Okay.
Yeah, it just so that it's not crazy. Everyone's not everywhere, right?
Okay. So silent circles, just stack them up on blue. They don't really damage you. It's just you can't cast while you're in it. So don't freak out. They're fine. The away team, the team that's going down, is going to be any melee.
Team, so group 3.
Yes, group 3 and Jess.
So group 3 go down?
Group 3 goes down, yes.
Okay.
Do you know how to go down?
Nope.
Okay, so where KT is standing, when
Uh-huh.
that phase comes, you run over there to where he's standing right now, and then there's going to be a utility button pop up. You click that button, and it sends you down there. We'll kill the
Well,
ad. Do what? What did
where
you
that
say?
where that purple diamond is?
Yep.
Under his
Yeah,
butt?
right where
Okay.
he's standing
pretty
right now
much
is where
where-
it'll
yeah.
be. Yeah, you just
All
run
right.
over there, you'll see it'll pop up. Click the utility button, it'll send you down. We'll kill the ad, and as soon as the ad's done, there's a little greenish, I think it's greenish, like
Yeah, little portal
looking
ground.
thing. You go over there, you have to click the utility button again to come back up. You can't just run into it. You got to go over there and actually click it again to
Okay.
send you back up. So,
All right.
but that's it. And then just dodge shit while you're down there.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff to dodge, so just
Yeah.
Death's Advance is wonderful. AMS is wonderful. Just be careful.
Yeah, if you could actually save your AMS, you might be able to do it every time we go down.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
yeah,
1 minute
comfortably.
cooldown. Yeah, it's 1 minute cooldown.
Yeah, that'll be plenty of time then.
Up team. Sorry, I forgot to say this. Up team, get the ads low, but do not kill them. So the Banshees just interrupt them and then kind of whittle down the abominations and dodge their big slam line that they do. But if they get killed before the phylactery is done, then they'll resurrect again, and we'll have to do them again. So our goal is to finish the phylactery, have them low, and then as soon as the phylactery team is done and they're in the process of coming back up, then we actually finish them off, so that when the boss resumes and we start fighting KT again, the ads are down or dying, and we can focus on them. Because we don't want KT to respawn and then also have to deal with all those ads and all the other mechanics, because it gets really crazy.
Tetra.
Oh. Yep.
Up team sounds like up dog, huh?
Up dog. Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Not much out here.
4,
I'm good, man.
2, 1.
I love that scene in the office, man.
Okay, Soul Fracture in 3. Get ready to swap to the green ads. Switch to the green ads.
Get
Silence, drop them on blue. Okay, drop the Glacial Rats on the markers. Star, so you should be moving to Star. That's okay. Kill that spike. So that one should have been dropped over on Star if possible. It's not really a big deal in this phase. You see the dot that it put on us? We can survive 2 of those. Okay, my boss. Kill the green ads. Soak that. Soak that. No, never mind. He's immune.
Immune.
He's got it.
Get ready to go down.
Soul Fracture. Okay, kill the green ads. Alright, away team, you can go ahead and go down, get on purple, stand on it, cast the extra action marker, get these green ads.
Green ads.
I can't tank anything until the green ads are down and I can collect my soul. Because I take 500% damage.
Watch these green swirls.
Yep.
Interrupt, guys, interrupt.
Watch the frontal.
Yep.
Remember, do not kill these until the team's coming up. How much longer do you guys have?
66% now.
Oh, that's phasing. Yeah, come back up. Kill the ads.
Ads.
We killed one.
Oh, just a little too slow.
Yeah.
Can someone link the Discord for Jess, please? He was asking. Usually what's
Oops.
going on.
Yeah, as I was clicking to come back up, I got knocked off.
I mean, I want to see that too, though. Thank you.
Cargon, can you also go down? Since you're Beastmaster. Thanks, man.
Can run back. So decently short.
Yeah, as soon as I clicked on it, I got knocked. Poof.
Yeah, you still gotta watch out for swirlies and stuff. Because remember, just because we got him to 66, don't mean he's not dead yet. He's still casting stuff. So.
I was like, come on, dude. All right. Hey, it's
But
first time
hey,
in here.
yeah, for sure. It's one of those things that once you see it, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And a note on those swirlies too, like I don't know, there's been times where I've been like on the edge of them, but not on them, but they still hit me. So just be
No,
give yourself
swirlies were fine.
a little space on them.
No, swirlies were fine. The beam was fine. It was just like right at the end.
Those swirlies are like up dog, huh, Shimaji?
Yeah, they sure are, my man.
Let's go, guys. Quick reset. Let's go.
Run back.
One thing that I forgot to say: if you're in the down team, in phase 3, so when you're killing, the image of him will change into what he looks like right now. It'll be a lich form. During that part, there's one more mechanic that happens. He casts, I don't remember the name of it, but it's like swirly tornadoes that spiral out from him, and you just got to be careful. If you're positioned poorly, I believe those will knock you off.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, so that's a good opportunity for Death's Advance. If you use Tetra, it's picking up something. If you use Death's Advance specifically for those tornadoes, then you'll be good to go. You can just ignore them. I don't think they damage too much.
Sorry, I took the metal on my mic stand.
Oh, it's all good.
Dude, just shut up, alright?
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
5, 4, 3,
Feelings are hurt.
2, 1.
Oh! Kick his ass, you ass.
Okay, Soul Fracture. Kill the green heads. Drop the silences on blue. Nice job, Mr. Hippo.
Glad I can do something right.
It's a pig. It's a pig.
I can't get over it. I've never seen it before. It's so funny.
I mean, something about a teleporting hippo is pretty crazy.
It's the best soul shape we have, I think.
Yeah. Soul Fracture. Kill the green heads.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Soak that. Oh! Soaks. That swirly one, that's the soak one. And then it leaves a root that we need to mass dispel. This is going to be awkward. Our amount of damage that we have is causing an extra soul fracture. Actually, we're just perfect. Oh man, it's great. Perfect. Silence on blue. Alright, I'm going down. Goodbye, away team. Have fun.
Going down.
Always do.
Go, away team, go.
Kick the banshees. Remember, don't kill anything until they're coming back up. Just kick the banshees. There's a frost down devoted, so just watch those. Those we can kill, I think. Watch the lines. Okay, nice job. Coming back up, kill the ads. It's not 66%, it's 60%. That's my bad.
Okay.
Come up.
Yep, come up, come on, go. Okay, Soul Fracture killed the green ads. Silence is to blue. Spikes to your markers. Okay, swap to the spikes, kill the spikes.
I'll use revival.
Bring him over to the spikes if you can. AMZ stack. No, it's on cooldown. Never mind. Good luck.
Green ads.
Okay, my boss. Meteor soak. AMZ on soak. No, it just expired.
Ow.
If you can remove the root from yourself, that's helpful. Gotta get these green ads. Don't let those devoted touch you. Range can be killing those. Okay, silence is to blue. Soul Fracture, kill the green ads.
And melted.
I know, it did. That was awesome. Meteor, soak this. AMZ, soak. Remove roots from yourself if you can so that the Mass Dispel can hit more people. You can tell if the Frostbound Devoted is targeting you because you have eyes over your head. You have fixate eyes.
Alright.
So if you see that, don't touch him. If you don't see it, you can go melee him. Push him. Okay, stop boss damage. Stop boss. Kill the green ads. Ah, shoot. Stop boss damage, get the green ads down. Graceful Wrath. Move these to the markers.
Devoted.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still.
Let the spikes just tick down. It's not super important. Just let them die together. Just don't let these devoteds touch you.
Interrupt reverse.
Okay, spikes are dying soon. Nice job. Come on, pick up. You can kill him. Okay, Soul Fracture, taunt.
Kill the green ass.
Oh, we got. Can you taunt this abomination off me, please? Ah, res me, please. Be res Ragnon, please.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That ice thing, you gotta drop it on the markers.
Kill the glacial spikes.
Have revival.
On diamond.
You can talk. You can talk.
Soak.
Gotta get these ads.
Working on the
That's a lot of ads. Need some more boomies. Alright,
So
just pipe
it's
it up.
pretty much just an ad priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no rush on getting the boss down in this phase. There's no enrage or anything. So like in the world first and stuff, they're literally just stopping DPS and just waiting to time out his mana. So like there really is no big rush. So just focus the ads. Like the only phase that actually matters how fast we kill him is the last phase, and that's why we're lusting there. Because if we don't kill him fast enough, the room just fills up with ice and we run out of room to stand. So just kill the ads.
So the priority would be obviously tank ads are number one.
Yes.
How much do we need to focus on those devoted? Because we seem to get overwhelmed there towards the end.
I mean, I would, especially our abundance of mages. Like Frost is really good for that, cleaving them on down and stuff. So, Boomy and Frost, really any ranged that we have, should be focusing on the devoteds as well. The thing that killed me was I got Soul Fracture and I still had an Abomination slapping me. So whoever, if we still have ads up, if there is Soul Fracture that overlaps with still having those abominations up, then we need to have the tank. Well, the tank is taunting the boss, so shoot, they just need to be dead or something.
Yep.
I'll drop the hammer.
Also, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Because there was a moment that Diamond and Circle were both down, and they're supposed to be together, so we could cleave it down. So I think that is how it's supposed to be with the markers.
I am grateful.
Those are for the glacial spikes.
Yeah.
Stand still and stare into the light.
Hoyd, you good?
Kill KT. It's funny.
No, I just realized the mage's name. Top or jungle?
Neither. I was just a troll.
Oh.
And I play Frost. But I usually play top or mid.
Oh, nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Soul Fracture. Kill the green head, silence on blue. Really nice job on those ads, guys.
Devoted in the back, spikes.
Diamond.
Soul Fracture in 7. Soak. AMZ. Soul Fraction 5, try to push him. Yep, push, 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 push. Nice. To blue with the...
You take that side, I'll get this side.
Okay. I'll take right side every time from now on.
Sure.
Kicks on the cry. Don't kill the ads.
That's 65.
Okay, we're gonna have an extra Soul Reaver. One died.
Come back up.
You have all the ads I'm taunting. I'll
Okay.
take the first fracture.
Okay.
Tank.
You got it.
Tank ads.
You
Tank
can
ads.
taunt. You can taunt. Scared me.
I know, dude. I don't know what my brain is doing tonight on those taunt swaps. Sorry. Wraths to their markers. Just drop them together. Just drop them together. Because they're not. Yeah.
I got star.
Oh, I gotta cancel that A-bomb limb. Ooh. Okay. Oh, res Ragnar, please.
They're tank ads.
It's not as big of a deal. I already died.
Well, they still need to go down. They do like
Yeah.
great damage.
Devoted.
Yeah, what's it doing all the damage to us?
Soul Fracture.
Tank ads.
Oblivion's Echo to blue. Move it to blue. Blue. Back of the room. Okay,
I'm
not
sorry.
the.
I'm sorry.
It's all
My
good.
bad. I was looking for it and I got turned around.
Soak.
I got it.
Okay, never mind. Don't soak. Get these devoted down. Find a safe place.
It's all the same.
Yep.
It's
A little spicy right there.
It's growing at some point, so.
Silences. Circles in 8. Soul Joshin in 15. Try to push him. Oh, never mind. The timers are way off. Okay, get these green ads down before you go down. Stop damage on boss.
I'm gonna die straight.
Hey, Rupert.
Going down.
can't grab the ads until I get my last soul.
got the A-bombs.
Okay. Alright, I got an A-bomb now.
Kick the Reavers, please.
The Reavers take more damage. They don't have as much health, so let's move the A-bombs away from the Reavers. We'll do ranged kicks on the Banshees.
They're coming back up now.
Okay, nice.
Hurry and kill. Kill all the ads.
Coming up.
Soul fracture. I've got an A-bomb on me still.
Running piece doesn't work, by the way. I'm dead.
Okay, no less both things. So let's
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say let's do what we did on the first one, where one tank takes both of the A-bombs, and then the other tank will take the boss when it comes back active.
Yeah, and then
What were you gonna say, Longfinger?
We gotta get the ads down a lot lower.
Okay.
yeah, like we have to put them down like 50% or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll have that shit.
I could solo those motherfuckers, I swear.
Easy.
Easy. Have one less person go down, or I don't know.
I mean, you could. I mean, the ad down there is dying pretty quick. Like,
yeah.
Cargon, how about you come back up?
I'm doing pretty good down. Keep me down.
Let's have Cargon come back up for your cleave.
Cargon back up.
Okay.
Give us one more range kick. Thank you.
Wait, what? Cargon wasn't going down with you guys, right?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I asked him to go down.
Essentially a ranged melee, so it's really easy for me down there.
Yeah, we do.
I'm afraid to click on that Tetra. Last time you shared a recorder, it was like causing seizures when it was running.
Bells and whistles, and it was overstimulation. The council one.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What does that do, Tetra?
It like highlights devoted. It lets you know if healers in range, stuff like that.
Soul fracture in 3. Get ready to swap to green ads. Green ads. Silence on blue.
Why they gotta be green?
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Green going.
Alright, get that spike down.
Star. Star.
Soul fracture and now. Get the ads down. Soak. My AMZ. If you have a way to clear roots, that's helpful so that Whiskey's Master Spell hits more people. This is Frostbound. Nice.
Another soul fracture.
Slow damage on boss. Stop damage on boss. We're not going to be able to push it in time. Okay, stop damage on boss. Focus on the green ads. Kicks. Okay, you can push the boss. Meteor. Still soak that.
Soak.
On down.
Oh wait, I went down. Fuck.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kicks on the Banshees. So you have both bosses. I'll take the boss when he comes back. You have both A-bombs. My goodness, I can't think anymore.
5% more.
Okay.
We're coming now.
Alright, get these ads down. Soul Fracture. Alright, take him.
Yeah.
Green ads.
To blue. Be able to debuff the silence.
Spikes. Nice job.
Oh.
Working on nipple.
Stack for AMZ on the boss. For that. Got him. Okay, get those devoteds down. Tank. Okay. Get those devoteds down. Doing a lot better on mechanics, guys. Nice job.
Tank ads coming soon.
Soul Fracture, get ready to taunt. And green ads.
Oh, look, squirrel.
Yep, stack those up on blue. Soak that. No, never mind. Immune.
Saving it up. Hide.
Find a safe spot. Get those ads down. Frostbound. Soul Fracture and 10. Slow damage on boss. Stop damage on boss. Silences to the back of the room. No damage on boss. Get the green ads down.
Yep.
Okay, push him. Get spikes. Stack those spikes up and just burn him down real quick. Okay, away team go down.
Down.
I'm gonna get both A-bombs.
Okay.
Use a CD if you have. 2 spike coming up.
Oh.
Coming back up.
Okay, clear him down.
Tank ads and 5.
I'm down. I got 6 buddy A-bombs coming up.
Tank ads.
Silences to blue. Spikes to the markers. Only 2 can die at a time. Kill the middle and the one that's closer to green. Kill them together. Leave Star alone. Yep. Cleave the 2 on the boss. Leave the last one by itself. Stack for AMZ.
Fracture. Taunt.
Got him. Meteor, soak this. Other AMZ if it's up.
No, I'm down.
Okay. I got Mercy. We're gonna have another still down.
See all that ass? All these ads. I mean, technically, it's a lot of ass.
It was
too.
the green ads, just free casting. Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was.
We got lost in the sauce with everything else, and then they were free casting.
Gotcha. Yeah, the piercing whale that you see them casting, it hits super hard. So if we spread out and kill different green ads and stuff like that, and just spread out our kicks, then that'll help.
I need res when I get back. I gotta go back.
Can those green ads be stunned as well as silenced?
You're alive.
Yeah, I can kidney
Yes,
shot
I
them.
can.
Hey, Jeff, since I have double taunt, how about I take the A-bombs?
You have double taunt?
Yeah, I've got taunt and then I've got death grip.
Well, you're the one that's getting the boss back. I don't want to do that.
What I was saying is I could when the A bombs come up, I can pretty easily double taunt and then I'll have aggro on both. Because what I'm doing now is
Then
I
you'll
have
have aggro on the boss too.
Why? You're taunt.
When I don't have double taunt.
No, I'm saying I use my double taunt to quickly wrangle up the ads.
And you tank the boss.
And then you grab the boss when it comes up.
Oh, so just the opposite of what we were just doing.
Opposite of what we're doing, because then if things swap too quickly, one of my 2 taunts should be back up so that I can taunt again for Soul Fracture.
Okay. I thought it was working fine just the way it was, but okay.
It was. I'm just grasping at straws to try to optimize. But that wasn't the problem, so.
Is there a reason, like, is it always that many skeletons that pop up at the end, or is there, like, something we're doing?
More and more.
Yeah.
There's more that silence things are going out.
That's where you save lust.
Well, anytime he summons the skeletons, any ones that previously died res. So the longer that we take to phase it, the more skeletons that we have to deal with. But that's not really a huge problem since they're so slow. It's just we have to be mindful of them, and I need to not press A-bomb limb like I did in our first night trying this on normal. So
we need those spikes to get to the marks because they're spread out. If they're together, the tank can just pull Kel'Thuzad on there. And we can just burn them all down together.
Let's just put one marker right there. And then we'll just...
Where it always, the first 2 spikes that get there, they need to drop there, and the other one needs to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Like, it cannot be near this thing, okay?
We also generally have people assigned to both sides of the room. So regardless of where the green ads are, there's always somebody responsible for ads over there. And if you only get one, you're fine. And if there's a second one, you just generally call somebody else over there to help you with kicks.
Anyone got a repair?
Yeah.
Thank
you. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have... Well, never mind, I'm not gonna... Never mind.
Word?
Yeah.
Word.
You know.
Word.
Can we divide the room like Jess was saying? So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Groups 1, focus on the left side of the room from the point of view that we're looking at right now. Group 2, focus on the right side of the room. And then group 3 is all melee, so you just do your thing. Go to where you need to.
Tunnel vision boss, engage.
No.
No, you already said it. Nope. Too late.
Can't take it back now.
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soul Fracture in 3, get ready to swap to the green ads. Again, 1 is on the left side, 2 is focusing on the left, right side, 3 goes wherever's closest. Glacial Wrath. It's not high priority, you can focus on boss. Just cleave it. Soul Fracture in 5. Soak. Focus boss, 10 seconds. We're not gonna... Oh, so yeah, we still have 12 seconds. Focus boss. I was reading the wrong tooltip.
Really good. Nice and clean.
Okay, I've
You
got
want me
right
to
side of
stay
it.
up?
Yeah, stay up.
Yeah, stay, please.
Going down.
I've not really done the top very much.
Don't interrupt, guys.
So just interrupt, dodge the lines, and then focus on the A-bombs. They have way more health. You can pretty much ignore the Reavers outside of interrupts.
10% left.
Okay.
That.
Okay, kill him.
I think Ad's in fog.
Oh my gosh, look at that simultaneous kill. Nice.
Fucking god, bro.
Wow! Kicks, kick far?
Silence to blue.
Well, sorry, went green. I had to go somewhere. Sorry.
That's right.
It's all good. Especially if you're a slow class like a DK. If you're way over there, just in if you, yeah. Cleave down the ads, or the spikes, excuse me. AMZ on the spikes if it's up. Somebody's getting whacked.
It's me.
Soak. Soak. Get these green ads down. Kicks.
Do we have a B-res?
Yeah.
We need to pick him up then.
Yeah, boss.
Green ads. Soak the meter.
Thing loves you, Whiskey.
Kill that green ad, guys.
I still have one. Oh, there he is. He's right in the stuff I can't reach.
Oh, it's a lot of that.
Sorry.
Just wipe it up. When you die, anytime he casts, I believe it's Dark Evocation, he's going to res you as a minion for himself. So the more people that are dead in the fight, it makes it exponentially harder and harder. I have about 8 minutes left, so we'll do another pull or two.
By the way, I can only master spell every other one.
Okay. Let's
Very close to the time. Yeah, I have like 5 seconds left on my cooldown usually.
I'd say we
It's
can
45-second cooldown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we could alternate Master Spell and Revival, but Revival's a 3-minute cooldown, so I mean we could do that, but it's not going to be every other that it's up for.
We probably want the revival though for when we're breaking like 2 to 3 shards at a time though.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I've been using it on because it does not remove the dot, by the way. So like I pop it on the first and it kind of heals over time after that, but it does not remove the dot. So
Okay,
if I
cool.
don't use that at all on when we get 2 shards, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Flex you.
So we'll use the revival for spikes. And then again, if you have some way to break roots, whether I don't know if disengage, my wraith walk, shapeshift, any kind of thing that removes roots is really helpful, so that Master Spell can hit the 5. I think it hits 8 targets.
Yep, 5.
Just 5. Okay. There's a hammer up, so repair if you need to.
I'm gonna put that 1 gold on the guild repair bill.
424 for me.
Oh, ouch. Crap, we're gonna have to eat.
5, 4,
Go.
3, 2, 1.
So that was me. I forgot Dancing Rune Weapon pulls him.
Right now I'm in a boss fight.
Oh, you guys have finance left. I didn't mean to.
That's okay. I'll take him now.
Goes to blue.
Fucking, I'm sorry. Jesus.
Go to star.
Arr.
It's just part of the difficulty of being a late night raiding guild. It's easy to get tired as we go on. That happens to all of us. It's okay.
Word.
Okay, take him. Green ads. Soak that. $10 on Soul Fracture, burn him down. Go, 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 go!
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Who's taking him first?
Taking who first? The boss?
No, these ads.
Hoyd is taking both ads. If you can root that Soul Reaver in the... I don't know if you can. No, he's immune.
Too much damage. Careful, that's the reverse.
Okay, move the A-bombs away from the Soul Reaver, please.
100% left.
Okay. Oh, Soul Reaver's about to die. Nice, we got him.
Back up.
Okay, get him down. Soul Fracture in 5. Nice job on the ads there. Okay, get these green ads down. Kicks on the far one. We got the far one free casting. Okay, spikes to the marker. You can stack them up. Okay, cleave down the spikes. AMZ on the spikes if it's up.
Okay, personal walls on this one as well if you have. Good job.
You can single soak.
Okay.
Interrupt ads, guys.
Soul Fracture, switch to green ads.
What I'm listening?
Soak. I need to change. AMZ should just be used on the spikes. It's pretty worthless on that soak.
Tank ads are coming.
Push him. 6%. Nice timing there, guys. Very nice. Away group.
Down.
Oh my god, it's fucking beautiful.
Thanks.
You're fucking dead.
Reaper, let's not talk about irrelevant games during raid thing. Thank you.
We need a kick.
Interrupt.
Kick that. Thank you.
I ripped on one.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, don't kill them. Get that Reaver that's in the back lower.
I'm back now.
And up. Up an army.
Tank ads.
Oh, scared me.
This is the
Scared
third one, right?
Scared myself there. So we got to go down one more time.
Yep.
I know we do.
No, I was talking to Hoy. He was.
Focus up, guys.
Stack those. One go away. One go away. Okay, do not kill.
Be careful, guys. Careful.
Okay.
Diamond.
Do not kill Star. Do not kill Star.
Let's get circle. Soul fracture.
Star. No star.
Get away.
Leave Star. Just let it tick down. Let it tick down. Soak. Oh no, don't soak. Immune. Stack for AMZ.
Shores.
Nice chat.
I need these tank heads down, please.
We're working on it.
There's one in the middle of all the devoted. Soul fracture in 3. Get rid of taunt and green ads.
To blue. To blue.
I'm going to blue.
Okay, soak for that. We're gonna have a soul fracture in 15. We might be able to push him. Ignore ads, push him. Yeah, we got 10 seconds. It's gonna be close. Push. Nice job.
Get that ad down and we're good to go.
When it comes back up, are we lusting?
When he comes back up, that's less.
Okay.
Yes.
Watch out for swirlies. Watch out for swirlies down here.
Alright, going down.
This is the tornado phase. So if you're down,
Damn, how you fucking supposed to dodge that?
luck.
Good luck.
Fucking hell.
It's really pretty crazy, huh?
Now we're back.
Alright. Lust, here we go.
Listen kill.
Okay, I think you owe me a drink for that one.
Focus boss damage. Green ads need to still be killed. You mean that? Sacrifice it. Go, get out. Okay. We're gonna sacrifice frost circles here. Do not soak frost.
Move on. We're gonna run out of floor over here really quickly.
Okay, we're gonna go across here. I got mercy. We have one more battle res. Saving it for tanks and healers. So sack that.
Immune.
Again, ignore ads. Just focus boss.
I want to still interrupt them.
Yeah. Sacrifice that. I gotta be res once you're down to 5%. 5%. Sack that. 2%. Ooh! Hey! Last pull of the night in typical Hivemind fashion.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's 2 bosses down, right? So,
Cargon,
Yeah,
you beat me, dude.
That's successful
boy.
kills on 2 prog bosses for us, guys. Nice job.
Who wants to trade me?
My bad.
Give me them legs, Hoyt. I'll take them off your hands.
The leather.
No, let's try to do.
You guys remember Denathris? What happened there?
Alright, one shot Sylvanas.
Yeah.
Hey, tunnel vision for the win.
Yay.
He said tunnel vision. I'm like, all right.
Activated.
Alright, so additional day tomorrow to get it. Sylvanas?
Sylvanas Prague is probably going to be like a multi-week thing.
Yeah.
I gotta work tomorrow night.
Yeah. Nice job,
Good
guys.
shit. Hell yeah.
Thanks for the group. Pugs, thanks for coming.
Important
Appreciate you guys.
tip I can actually give you guys for Sylvanas. Don't pop your pots in the first phase. Wait until the second phase when you guys cross the second bridge. It's actually a bigger DPS window for you to be able to wail on her.
Cool, thanks.
Duly noted.
And then you'll still have your second pot up for your Bloodlust in the third phase.
Nice.
Sweet deal.
Hey guys, have a good one.
Take care.
Thank you,
Later.
guys.
Thanks for coming,
Thanks for
everyone.
having us.
Later.
Thanks for coming.
Aw.
All right, stream. I'm hopping off. Thanks for hanging out. Good stuff tonight. 2 kills. Yay. Adios.